Hello, 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 everyone. We are live. It's your girl, Montique, the princess of pot. What am I? What am I today? Potomac? No, what we doing?
You the princess pop of culture.
Princess of pop culture. Okay. And then Dr. Joy, the Nora of all things. Callie should be here in a minute. I don't know if D is joining us. I did not talk to him, but we are live. So, how are you, Joy?
I'm pretty good. It was a good day today. I didn't have to go to work. So it was
Yeah. So we're doing the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's season 13, episode 9. Erika strikes back. And I guess if you watch Star Wars, is that Star Wars or Star Trek? It's one of them two. The Emperor's something, I think it's a play on that. I don't watch neither one of those. But do you want to text them and see if they're coming?
I just text.
Okay. We're gonna see if they're coming. Do we have a chat stick moment of the week? Why you thinking of something? Well, while Joy's thinking, everything we say is allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. I believe Joy is going to be kind of leading this one because I just watch clips and she kind of watches it as we are live.
Because I like to go scene by scene.
Yeah, she likes so she's gonna kind of, and then I'll just interject when I can, which I think is a lot because the clips show everything, right?
No.
No, y'all know y'all wrong for waiting so late.
Child, listen, it's because of me we going live, okay, D?
Okay, I guess I'll let it slide then.
So I was supposed to be getting my nails done, and y'all was supposed to be going live without me. Y'all don't recall?
Joy didn't say nothing.
Oh, what is that, Joy?
Girl.
You done went shopping, honey. She done got a shopping box.
Don't celebrate a lick of Christmas. Stay Christmas.
Listen, I ain't bought one gift. So I don't think I celebrated either.
I'm only exchanging gifts with one person, and really, I'm getting my money. And really, I'm getting my money back.
I'm so glad I don't have that pressure. Like, it financially seems like if your money is funny, how terrible one may feel doing this.
Right, and with me, I'm like this. If I want it, I buy it when I want it.
Yeah,
I don't wait for Christmas.
Yeah,
right.
You know what I mean?
I'm not a kid anymore, first of all.
Now, let me be clear. I take advantage of all the Christmas sales.
Oh, absolutely. But I don't really have to.
I'm literally only Christmas exchanging with one person, and I'm basically getting my $50 back because he want a gift card for Amazon for $50, and I told him I just want $50. So basically,
that is the best.
It's a wash.
That is amazing.
So basically, I'm getting my $50 back. Basically,
that is so good.
So,
all right,
so people call me on the phone and say, "Hey, can you get this? Can you get one of these for me?" So I do have Christmas gifts for people for their children because they've been wanting little bitty tech things that I don't mind.
But,
okay, well, I won't, since y'all are older, y'all like my aunties, I won't. No,
first of all, my birthday is December 29th.
Did you say no, Joy? Did you say no?
Are you listening, D? First of all, it's our birthday. It's my birthday month, and Joy's birthday month is next week. No, 2 weeks, January. So if you're gonna do anything, we need a birthday gift, okay? All right. Oh, he ain't saying nothing now.
I can't stand Joy. I cannot stand Joy.
You love
y'all. I do. I love you guys.
All right. So anyway, do we have a chat stick moment, or are we going straight to the show?
We can go straight to the show. I don't really got nothing to talk about.
All right, Joy, it's your world. We just a squirrel trying to get a nut. So what's up?
All right, so we're gonna try to go through this. This was actually a really good episode. Let's go ahead.
It was.
We need to rate it.
Let's rate it. I'm gonna give this a solid 8.5.
I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. It was to me.
I'll give it a 9.
What?
Callie, I missed you.
This show was given today,
Callie.
Okay.
I'm gonna, from the clips I watched, I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I was really impressed. I'm glad everybody liked it because it was good.
They are working. Hey.
Even how they're handling the heavy stuff is pretty impressive because we'll get to that when we get to scene. I like that about like this is pretty heavy. The scene with Garcelle, it was an in and out situation. It's nothing that's going to carry. Something like this on Potomac would be the whole season.
And you know who gonna carry it the whole season on Twitter. But go ahead, go on.
But yeah, it starts kind of light. We see a little bit of Crystal. We see a little bit of Garcelle not wanting to be a grandma. We see Crystal with her daughter on the beam. I think it's cute. She talked about the goal. We see a little bit of Erika getting ready for her ad campaign. And well, she's doing the ads for her residency in Vegas. Did anybody hear anything about that?
It was $7 tickets, right?
Yeah, just
besides they were $1 or something like that.
They were not $1.
They were $7, right, Callie?
They were only $7 one
Somebody
time.
just accused her of lip syncing to his vocals. I'll have to send it
she
to
can
y'all.
lip sync.
She did.
Everybody
she was lip syncing.
No, she were lip syncing to someone else's vocals. The man, but that's not. But okay, well, I'm just saying that's to him that's wrong.
He was very upset. He said he thought she was a drag queen. Because you know they lip sync, child. It was shady. It was shady.
But the first scene, which was interesting, it was a quirky little scene, which I thought was so funny. Like Sutton on this little date with this man.
She did not like him, honey. She didn't like him. You could tell right away. I was like, what?
I was like, why he quirky and she quirky? To me, he seemed like a sweet old man.
So what were the tennis shoes about, though? Why did she have on tennis shoes? Normally,
because she has
knee problems.
She has neuropathy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She does. She does have neuropathy.
But I mean,
that was the conversation.
She didn't even have on a Poogie cat dress or sweater or anything, and I just thought I thought it was the way her lady told her to dress down a little.
Actually, she looked pretty.
Yes, she did.
She actually looked really pretty.
Yeah, I like her hair.
Yeah.
I have a question. Did he have money or did they not go into that?
They didn't.
Okay.
It didn't sound well. He said that he delivers office equipment or something, so he can't have too much.
So that's why she didn't like him. You think?
No, I have no idea.
Because he's a sweater. He's sweaty. Oh. Did you get that part?
We don't like it.
No.
No. Okay. No, I didn't hear that. That wasn't on the clip. Y'all leave me alone.
She doesn't like him because he's a sweater. He sweats a lot. He said that people look at him and be like, "Why are you so wet?"
Oh yeah, that was her immediate turn off.
Yeah.
You're correct.
That was gross.
It was the switch immediately. Yeah,
she was like, "Oh," and then he spent too much time talking about his mom.
Oh my God, yes.
She didn't like that either. Yeah.
So for one, when I was looking, I said, "Oh, if his mom alive, they got longevity. That's cool. That's the first thing.
She living. There we
She's
go.
80. Yeah.
So right, that's cool. But
you need to see her often," he said.
I'm not into older.
They make me so mad with how they eat because I'm pulling a joy. I've started watching the shows while we're live now, and I hate the way they eat. Because what is a tuna tartare like?
Okay,
a tuna
it's
salad.
called fish.
It's raw fish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't a tartare raw?
I thought it was, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Gross.
See, I went to school.
Salmonella.
Ugh. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, Joy.
I was gonna say that I'm not into older white men, but as an older white man, he looked like
what?
I look at him and think there was a handsome man in there.
Oh,
like he was
younger.
That's wet.
I mean,
he was younger.
Yeah.
You know he looks good now.
He wasn't a bad looking white guy. I think that I thought he was very complimentary to her. And he seemed quirky.
But he's a delivery driver. That's why I think.
But
not a delivery driver. He delivers business equipment. Like not like a UPS type thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, they can make a coin if they do a good job. So
she needs a couple coins.
I tend to think that any man working at his age, this is a second
like a retirement.
Yes, it's something to keep him busy.
Yes.
There are a lot of people that are not working. Most people are working at that age. I got 5 years left in I can walk out full retirement. It ain't even 5 years. It's 2028. So whatever, yeah, it's 5 almost. Yeah. So when I walk out, I walk out. I'm going to get another job. And it may be something that's less than what I'm doing. I actually thought about being an aide in another district for extra money. So I guess I said all of that to say any man that's working at that age, I don't see this necessarily as a career move. This is his second leg in life.
But she said she wanted a Billy. Y'all remember that?
A what?
A Billy.
No, I don't. What is that?
A billionaire. She wants a Billy.
A Billy. Well,
yeah.
Listen.
It ain't number 6 of them.
Do y'all pay attention to their chapter cards?
No.
Who?
Do y'all pay attention to their chapter cards?
No.
Do y'all notice that Beverly Hills is the only ones that have a different outfit for their chapter cards and not the dress?
Nobody else does.
The intro, yeah. They're the only ones that get 2 outfits. I was just
noticing I don't know why. Atlanta got 2 outfits.
Lies.
They had on the orange and then they had on like the cream.
Because they did not.
Yes, they did. I'll go find it.
They haven't recently, child.
It's clear to me that Beverly Hills and Atlanta get more things than the other.
No, they haven't because they had it back in the day, yes, but not in the recent years, no. Because they used to have the black when they would hold the peaches up.
Oh.
One thing they had on like orangey colors, and the other thing I saw they had on like a silvery cream color. I remember 2 different outfits for Atlanta. But go ahead. Come on, Jordan. We talking about Beverly Hills. Let's go.
Next scene with Kyle, Dorit, and
are you voting this or
Annemarie.
Joy? Who is leading this?
Either or.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's fine. So he's correct. It was Kyle and Dorit were headed over, I assume. Well, no, actually, that wasn't the next scene. The next scene was Kyle and Annemarie.
Yeah, they at Kyle's house.
Yeah, at Kyle's house.
Oh, damn.
And they're sitting around and they're talking.
And Dorit is there, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Dorit is there. Annemarie sounds so ignorant. I was like really embarrassed.
I can't stand her.
For her.
So let's talk about her. Can we talk about her real quick?
Yeah.
Did y'all talk about her last week about her being wrong and Tiffany Moon correcting her?
Yes.
Why would you think she would risk that? Is it because she's trying to kiss somebody's butt?
Yeah.
She brought her on the show.
That's exactly.
Yeah, Kyle. Okay.
What was she wrong about? Remind me.
It's not necessarily about her being. Well, I don't know. Tiffany said she was wrong, so
she was flat out wrong.
I'm not a doctor.
For one, she was trying to say it really is an esophagus issue, and what the other lady did was explain that it's called something specific, but Sutton didn't know the word. I can't remember it, but what happens is sometimes the esophagus closes or it gets very narrow, and the only thing that you could do is have surgery to open it up. Some people learn how to live with it as long as they can. Sutton has decided to live with it. It's a real condition. I shared a couple of weeks ago, my actual mother really does have this condition, and she's had the surgery twice. And she thinks she might have to have it again. It's really embarrassing. You can't choose fine enough, but you almost have to eat like a baby or you'll vomit.
And the lady said that you could just keep chewing and chewing and chewing, and that's not true.
Yeah.
That's what Annemarie said.
That's
and
what
that's not true.
Okay. But it is
so Kai is saying that Kai is making it sound like she's doing that for Kyle.
She is.
And it kind of does look like that. Kyle was literally feeding her information in her ear in the moment. She was sitting right there saying stuff to her to say right in the moment. Like it didn't seem like
I don't remember her saying something in the moment that the girl started repeating. Is that what happened?
It was the show before. We didn't watch that one, Callie.
No, I did watch that one though. That's what I'm saying.
Did? Okay.
I remember the girl bringing it up, saying, "Well, if you're doing this, blah blah blah," then But I don't remember Kyle whispering anything to her. But okay.
She was.
I
Okay.
can't remember that specifically,
She
but that
was.
was.
She did. And
Oh,
she was
okay.
giggling about it. And then,
Oh,
because
okay.
if you watch BravoCon, Kyle called her and invited her on the show. That's
Who?
how Annemarie got on the show.
Oh,
Was
wow.
because of her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's Kyle's friend. Yes.
Yeah.
She wanted somebody to, I ain't gonna say hide behind. I know she ain't racist. She really, I always have to remind myself when I really hate her, that she grew up with Michael Jackson. I have to really remind, like they were like for real friends.
Does it matter?
It does.
Oh, okay.
It does. Because
That's not what I'm talking about, Montanique. I'm talking about the chapter cards, like when they're going into a scene and it's about a specific person. Like if it's a Kyle scene, they show Kyle and like you know how they have they little like they're. I'm just gonna show it to you. Go ahead, Joy.
Go ahead.
I know what you're talking about.
I
Like
do
when
too,
they
but they
walk
got two
in
different
and they
clothes. Other people
spin
don't.
and they
Yeah,
spin.
yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And then it goes into them, or maybe that they're walking in the sashaying. I know what
And
you mean.
nobody else got the two different outfits but those
Outfits,
two. Go
but
ahead.
Beverly Hills, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
But I do have to remind myself, like she does Kyle doesn't feel I hate to say this word, she doesn't feel racist to me. Like Dorit really
I got
does.
you. Yeah. She doesn't.
Yeah, I just feel
No.
like it's just the thing of Kyle just really kind of don't like Sutton, but wants to say that she's her friend, but she's really not her friend. I don't really understand that, but
I
you know,
really think that she just doesn't like anyone who challenges her.
Yep.
And when they do,
Yep.
she wants to do a gotcha.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think that's really what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I think she likes Sutton. I think she likes everybody.
Look at what she was saying
But
about
she's doing it to Dorit too.
Yeah, look at what she's saying to Dorit. Dorit ain't nobody been more loyal to her than her. Like for real, for real. If Dorit, if you want to pick loyalty, like Sutton that I can remember, unless it's something from earlier seasons, I can't remember that far back. Dorit has been very loyal to Kyle, and you telling me one comment, that simple, saying, well, maybe she's saying to give balance to a situation is why you would break off the friendship
for like a year and get a new friend that you're gonna
tattoo on? Like that's weird. That's mad weird. Like she's basically saying, if you're not 100% on my side, then you're not my friend.
Basically. Well, y'all know I'm not a Kyle fan at all. So I just look at it like Annemarie just came in with a vendetta, period. That's how I feel. I feel like she
I
came
believe
in.
that she was everything that people were saying periodically or initially or around whatever with her sister last season. If she felt like you said something against her, she gonna cut you off. That's very, very clear.
Because even going into the scene at Kyle's house that we're talking about right now with her,
no,
Dorit,
the next scene, yeah. Well, after Kyle's house is the girls, Garcelle.
I was gonna say what she said in her confessional just made no sense to me. It's like she was saying like anytime you try to challenge Sutton about her life, then she like gets defensive and all that. It's just like who are you? Like,
who said that?
Annemarie in the confessional, she was like, you know, anytime you try to challenge Sutton about her life, or no, this is her exact words, expose Sutton about her life, and it's like you don't even know her like that to be trying to like what? You don't even know her.
That's now I knew that was from Kyle, but when she was saying that, I was like, but you wrong. The whole time, that's why I was saying her ignorance. Because
but if you're a nurse, should you even challenge someone like that?
It's not about a nurse. You could be a doctor of the brain.
I'm just saying in the medical field. Let me do medical field because
but I'm like,
I gotta be logical with certain people.
Everybody has specialties though.
Right.
Everybody.
I'm not talking. You didn't let me finish my sentence. Let me finish my sentence. Maybe you understand. I'm just saying, if you are in the medical field and you think that someone has a certain condition, should you even try to confront them in a manner to try to make them look like they're wrong? Like, is that a good look?
No.
Okay. in a group.
The only way I could see it being beneficial is if you are really telling the truth. Like, that's the issue. She's actually wrong. The information that Annemarie was saying was actually wrong. It's one thing if somebody else is saying, well, I have or this is a situation, a medical situation. If she's saying as a medical professional, hey, that's not really true because X, Y, and Z. And maybe that's your specialty. So you're confident in what you're saying. Annemarie may have been confident in what she's saying, but what she was saying was wrong. She really does. That really isn't a real thing. Annemarie was talking as if this was completely made up and out of the side of the neck.
It never happened to anybody else. Like
Sutton would be the only
anesthesia all the time.
Yes,
and I never heard. And I was thinking, child. Okay, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
They're trying to tell her that you can't drink and take gabapentin. And I'm like, son, girl, my doctor said it's okay, and I think I'm going to listen to my doctor and not you.
Yeah. And
a few people said they did in moderation in the groups. They said, I'm on this and I drink in moderation with it. Yeah. I don't know. Sutton might drink too much though, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, Sutton said she take it when she go to bed though. So it's not like.
Oh, that's different. Okay. Yeah.
Well, the next scene are the girls. It looks like Garcelle and Erika are meeting and they talk for a quick second, which is cool. And then Sutton pops in, which she didn't tell Erika that Sutton was coming.
Sutton hair was cute in that scene. What did y'all think?
It was.
I ain't never seen her hair look that cute. I was like, she didn't wash it. You don't need to wash your hair more often because it was cute. Kelly, we see your background. Okay. I didn't know if you knew. Okay.
I thought her hair was cute. That was the first time ever.
Me too, Callie. I was like, she needs to not wash it if that's what makes it look like that. It was cute. But go ahead. What you want to say? What you think about the scene? You have a question? What you want us to do?
Oh. Go ahead. I was just letting y'all move on.
I feel like the scene overall, just because there's really no point in kind of like breaking it down, honestly. Besides, I feel Erika was inappropriate bringing up the OnlyFans with Denise. I feel like it was a good scene. I feel like it is fun to see kind of Erika getting back to the fun Erika Jane that we got to know her as, and not such on the defense and aggressive all the time. And it was good seeing her and Sutton in that light too, considering they were actually friends before the whole Tom gate. Yeah. So it was good to see that. It was good to see that.
I mean, I thought it was fine, but I thought it was a bit interesting when maybe because they had a good night out that she went in on Dorit for doing the same thing that her and Erika were just talking about. I don't know.
Well, what she threw it out. Erika must have told Dorit the information about.
She said it.
She repeated it for Dorit. She told it to Dorit. And
actually, she didn't tell it to Dorit. They just were all having.
They were talking about it, and they were talking about it out loud.
Yeah,
so
out loud.
It was weird the way that they kind of went in on Dorit like
in
that.
the moment, she weaponized it.
In the moment, to me,
she was comparing the fact you don't like the Magic Mike show with the girls' legs in the air, but you was making out with your.
And my whole thing is, why are you bringing up Magic? Why are you bringing up Magic Mike? Why? Yeah. Especially to strangers that Sutton doesn't even know, that you don't even know. You just met these ladies that night.
You think that's comparable? That you had an intimate moment when nobody else was there with somebody versus a public moment with your legs? Is that comparable?
Because my whole thing is, why was she bringing up Magic Mike to strangers? Why? Why?
That's what they do, I guess.
The strangers came in hot though, didn't they?
They were hot.
They had the facial expressions and everything. I was loving it.
I said, I like Crystal's friends.
So Kai said Dorit, as soon as she stepped into Crystal's house, she was setting up Sutton for a moment. Do y'all
Is that what
believe
you
that?
got? Is that what you think?
I'm not gonna necessarily say
I
she
didn't
was
feel
setting
that way.
Sutton up for a moment, but I feel like when the opportunity presented itself to go after Sutton, she did it. Because, like I said, why did you bring up Magic Mike? What was the point? Why did you
I
bring
didn't
that
get to
up?
talk about how I liked Erika and Sutton Kikiing
Okay,
at the
fine. Go back.
end.
We did
Sorry.
kind
No,
of.
that's all I wanted to say. I thought that was a good
I
moment.
did too.
I
And I think, and I want to say this. I think it's because Lisa Rinna's gone. I think Erika's going to have a better relationship with more
Absolutely.
people. Okay, that's
Absolutely,
all
because
I
she
want to
don't
say.
have
Go
the
ahead.
she
I'm
don't have
sorry.
the she don't have that negativity around her.
Yes. Yeah.
And like I said, her and Sutton were friends before Tom Gate.
They were
Like,
not friends. Come on now, don't
yes,
play
they
with
were.
words like that.
That was
No,
like
they
kind of
weren't.
Erica's. They were friends. That's
They were
Erica
not
said this
friends.
out of her. Okay, well, Erica said this, so I'm gonna go by what Erica
They
said.
were not friends. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna go by
you want to believe
I'm
what
gonna go
Erica's
by what
saying? There's a
I'm gonna go
first.
by what Erica
Changes are
said.
everything. The way.
Lord
Erica
Jesus. Joy, get
said.
it under control. It's your show today. You want me to get it?
I'm just going by what Erica said. Okay, Erica said this.
Well, I know
So
you're going
this
by
is
what
my
Erica
Oh
said.
Wait
Lord, can
a
somebody
minute.
get out of phone? Somebody got to be quiet. Somebody got to let
This is
somebody
how I
speak.
was when you and D was going at it. What did we do the show on? It was so good. I got caught in the trance, and I was like, "Oh Lord, I'm not doing my job." So it be good when y'all go at it. I ain't gonna lie, but we gotta stop it eventually. But it was good.
I
It
gotta
be
find my
good.
power cord. I got 5% left. I need to
Oh,
go
get
get
it,
that so
Callie.
we
Get your
can go
clothes.
in.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's
Yeah.
go to the next scene. The next scene, they kind of show these little mini clips. You see Kyle talking to old Annemarie. I thought was kind of interesting. I said, so she didn't really drop Dorit. I was like, she didn't really make her a new friend. And then he goes to Sutton, which I thought was funny because Sutton in there with her hairstylist and probably her makeup artist, and they looking up Denise Richards. Oh,
No.
yeah,
Really look
and
it up.
bought. They
Yeah,
bought it.
You have to
that
pay
was
to
so
look
funny.
people up, or no?
Nah,
Do you have to pay to look people up, or can I go on?
I have no
No,
idea.
you can. No, you can.
I don't
No,
even know
you
what it
can
looks
look.
like.
You can look people up, but you'll have to pay to see the content. Like she
Yes,
paid for the
they
content.
paid for the content.
And then when she
Oh,
looked down and seen that it was more than what she was begging for, so was like, okay, I'm not gonna pay any
Well,
more.
it was like something that was $8, and then the other things was like 12. He said, "Well, let's see." No, the price was it was 7 at first because the girl said, "Wow, for a whole price for a price of coffee, you can get the Denise
that is
Richards."
a Starbucks.
I was cracking up when she said,
Why is it so cheap?
I feel like Denise was really only doing this. I feel like Denise was doing this to support her
Are
daughter.
those her pictures?
Yeah, I feel like Denise was just really doing this to support her daughter. When her
But
daughter did that.
$7. I mean, I feel like my vagina is worth more than $7.
But I
What is
mean,
she?
child, the same pictures that she posted on OnlyFans, we see it on Instagram, really.
Oh, okay. So it's not new.
Yeah, it's not like she's not like butt booty naked on there.
Oh, okay.
If I'm
But
not
still,
mistaken, no, she's
Okay.
not butt booty naked. It's just
I
like
still
her
think.
like
But
cute
wait a minute.
lingerie.
Remember, it was two parts. The lowest one, I thought it was $8, but I just saw $7 come across my screen.
No,
But the lower one, you get one experience, but if you pay like the 13, you get it all. So there were like levels to the pictures.
But I mean, Denise could have said to Erika, "Well, you doing the whole Broadway show? What's she doing? Vegas show for $1?"
she hadn't did it yet. I mean, but they hadn't
Oh,
came
that's
yet.
why. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would be my comeback. Okay, go ahead.
But anyway, that ended that scene. That's when we get the scene of Kyle and Dorit. And I guess Dorit walking down memory lane because she done lost her friend. And she looked over and noticed that her friend then tattooed her new friend's name on her body, and she feels some type of way.
That is.
And
So
But
how
this
did
is my
you know this happened? Can y'all tell me what happened?
Kyle told her that he initialed it.
Why did she tell her that?
Well,
Trying to
she
hurt
was talking too much. She was talking too much, like, "Oh, you're my friend, you know, I love you. Let's hang out, let's go travel together, blah, 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 blah." But then whenever they were all together and Kathy was there and there was time for her to speak up for Kyle, she really didn't support Kyle the way her words made it sound like she did. And when that crowd changed up, her words changed with the crowd.
But this is my whole thing. When Dorit tried to speak at the reunion, Kyle told her to shut up. So my whole thing is, it's like we don't know what Dorit was gonna say. To be honest with you, we don't know what she was gonna say because you told her to shut up. So it's just like you wanted her to speak up, but then when she got ready to say whatever she was gonna say, you told her to hush. So which one is it, Kyle?
So, okay, I thought that's what, because I watched the after show. So she did that to hurt Dorit. I don't care what nobody say. You don't say to a friend who you ain't hung out with that I'm hanging with my new friend every day. We holding hands. We taking pictures. I done tattooed her name. You are sitting there trying to make her feel like SH double sugar honey iced tea. Seriously. She's mean.
She ain't even doing those like phone scenes with her and stuff. I'm telling you, she didn't replace her with Annemarie. She looking for another loyal soldier.
That's mean.
Yep.
I don't think so.
I don't want to say she replaced her with Annemarie, but I mean, Kyle has said that she's not close to Dorit anymore because of that. So it's not like she said that.
Being honest about it. I mean, because some people require a certain amount of loyalty. And
but when Dorit tried to speak, she told her to be quiet. So
she was speaking a little bit, but she wasn't going to be on Kyle's side. I think she was about to offer a balance of the two.
A balance. So she
wasn't like, there's no need for you to speak.
I could be wrong. Right. That's how I
see that. I can see that. But what's wrong with the balance?
Because it wasn't like she wants loyalty. She wants 100% loyalty.
Is that a good friend?
That's weird.
Okay.
No, but I mean, Kyle is not a good friend. I thought we established this a long time ago.
I know, but we got to say it again, D, for the people in the back. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, who's next?
So they arrive at Crystal's house.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever. Denise, I'm right here.
Why they going to Crystal's house? Can somebody tell me? Is it her birthday or something?
No, Crystal was just having the Taco Tuesday.
But I love Taco Tuesday. Okay,
not the way she had it. I don't know what was going on.
They were outside, honey.
Did I see a taco there?
Not a one.
You know they don't eat.
I was gonna say I don't think we saw them actually eating anything.
They don't eat.
Because when they went inside to eat, that's when the whole attack thing started.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was food. I was gonna say it was food now, honey.
Yeah, there was lots of food.
It was food.
Plenty of food.
So
like everything looked really good. Like
it did. When Crystal was cooking that steak, honey.
Y'all noticed that the knife that he ate, that his piece of steak out of, she used to continue to cut the rest of that steak. I did.
Stop it.
Well, we don't know though. She could have washed it off and it was just edited and we just didn't see it.
Was it immediately after Joy tell the truth?
It looked like it to me. I watched it. It was a blink scene because I did rewind it. And when I say blink scene, like you could tell it was a blink in there. It was cut some kind of way. So I mean, anything is possible. Y'all know what I'm talking about when you say blink.
Yeah,
like they're really, really good now. You don't hardly see them, but you can't tell that there was a cut in there.
Okay, and see, this is my thing with Dorit again. When they had the flashback. I'm watching it now of when she was trying to correct Denise about her jacket. So this is the thing. Dorit was doing that to be a bitch. She was not trying to help Denise. And Denise said this recent.
I don't agree
Denise
with that
said this. Okay, well,
actually, I don't agree with that either.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go by.
It really was. I would agree with you if it really wasn't upside down. Like it was for real.
I mean, it's not about whether or not it was upside down or not. It was.
Dorit was really thinking that it was though. Dorit was like, because Dorit thinks she is the style god.
Yeah, from her, I could see that because she is. Like even from Sutton. Those two kind of pay attention to fashion.
Sutton, no.
Well,
that's a whole different kind of child.
Well, Sutton thinks. I mean, I don't think haute couture is cute either. But people that wear that type of stuff, they consider themselves that. But I said this because Denise said on an interview like a week ago that the reason that she had the reaction that she had to Dorit is because Dorit has a pattern of doing this to people in the past, and that's why she reacted the way she reacted. Now, that's what Denise said in the interview. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, because I'm not around Dorit.
But you need that friend who say, yo, skirt is in your panties. You got tissue on your feet. Right. Your jacket is inside out, because that happens to me often, honey. I be like just putting on the coat because I'm cold.
Oh, y'all, they were eating. They were eating.
You need a friend like that, and if that's what Dorit is, then I don't think I would want her to be that friend. Like, girl, your jacket is upside down. You know, you just need that friend.
Yeah, and Denise looked like she was on something.
She was on a lot.
She was
allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, she said she drunk before the event. She did say that.
Yeah, you think?
Drunk, smoke, pop.
She did some things.
I mean, everybody reacts differently.
But she did say that her in-laws are in town and they've been here for a year and a half.
I know people that get drunk and act a damn fool and ain't did nothing but the liquor. And you would have think they was on something else. So that does not necessarily mean that she took hard drugs. She could have really did just only drunk before the event, and that's just how she was.
Yeah, well, we know, but she was married to Charlie Sheen, right?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
All right, so
let me do the Kenya. Let's move on.
Right.
Okay. Well, I'm at the part where Sutton, Garcelle, Sutton, and Erika and Dorit were talking about the making out with the driver thing.
Okay, so let me set that up. Okay, so the ladies were just kind of sitting around talking, looked like everybody was having a good time. I was noticing that some was drinking tea, some drinks. I thought it was really cool. Sutton in her little summer outfit, and I was talking about, because they were talking about her.
They were
her dress with these butterflies on it.
Yeah.
But anyway, she came in, and it looked like the girls generally were having a good time, which was cool. And at some point, Garcelle was actually sitting down already, and then the ladies kind of followed. So they're sitting around talking. A couple of Crystal's friends is there, because Crystal actually had a lot of friends there that weren't on tape, but it was like 2 or 3 that, I only noticed it the second time when they were standing around, and everybody, it was a whole bunch of people standing behind them getting food where the table was. And I remember thinking, like, hardly,
But they're not just Crystal's friends, because some of them are Kyle's friends. Some of them were at Kyle's house with Kyle and had the dinner earlier this season.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
all I know is
all of them didn't come in there. All of them didn't come in there, but some of them did. And the ones that came, they were trying to make an impression.
They was like, we want to be a friend of the show.
Right. Look, because I ain't gonna lie. I like that. I would call them thirsty. But if you put me on a reality show, I'm gonna make an impression.
Pick me.
Look, I'm gonna make it.
I ain't gonna be like Deborah. I ain't gonna be Sesame Street. I'm gonna do it right.
Not the one that was talking about Magic Mike, but the other 2 that were sitting next to each other, giving all those eyes to each other. I was cracking up.
Yeah,
they was having their own conversation with their eyes. I was like, stop.
Ooh,
it was so funny.
Okay, so go ahead.
Can we talk about how Kyle is using Kim?
Okay, Kim came. What was Kim there for? Just because?
Because Kyle wants it to look like I'm getting along with one of my sisters.
And because of Sutton said you're gonna lose 2 sisters.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me. Okay, go ahead.
She definitely using Kim. Okay. But she also lives 2 doors down. You remember saying that? She lives
from Crystal?
Yes.
Kim does?
Kim? Yeah. She got that kind of money?
They said she just lives a couple doors down.
She got Lion King money. Okay, go ahead.
I was going to say, too, I'm glad to see Crystal in some actual glam.
That was glam?
To me, compared to what Crystal normally does, yeah.
Girl, it looks like
I like the way that Crystal dresses sometimes, but today was not. I'm like, I don't, I didn't think she had time to change or something, because that wasn't Taco Tuesday. That was Living La Vida Loco Thursday type thing.
Okay, honey, I agree.
But they kind of fit the Taco Tuesday aesthetic, don't you think?
No, I don't.
Taco Tuesdays was actually cute. That's cute.
And another thing, because again, I'm pulling a joy watching it while we're live. I find it so ironic. Yes, this is going to be a very much drag Dorit season for me. I find it pretty ironic how they are trying to say that Crystal is stirring, even though I do feel this way about Crystal too. I do feel this way. I literally was arguing up and down last night with somebody about Crystal. But Dorit trying to say that Crystal is stirring the pot and all that. And it's just like, why are you studying making it seem like Crystal got it wrong? You did say that about her. Crystal didn't get it wrong. She told Sutton exactly what you said. So why are you trying to make it seem like you didn't say that? You
I
did.
don't think she's trying to make it seem like she didn't say it. She's trying to figure out why you stirring the pot. She didn't say it. She
Yes,
said
she did.
She didn't say those exact words.
Yes, she did.
Her
Yes,
point
she
was,
did.
why are you stirring the
She
pot?
literally said it later on.
I'm reading that. Balance it with something.
Before she
actually, she
hightailed
said,
it out
why are you stirring the pot?
Before she hightailed it out of Crystal's house, when she asked Crystal about it again on this exact episode,
because she ain't balancing.
Like, I wanted to make sure I got the right word.
I'm gonna need her to add the balance.
Okay. You gonna need who?
Hold
on, Callie. Who
Crystal got it right. Period.
I'm gonna need Crystal to add the balance or somebody.
Okay. All right. So I don't know where we are. Somebody tell me what we doing.
When the girls came in and the black girl Nia brung up Magic Mike because Dorit was being a messy twat.
So she did that before Sutton got there because I saw a clip where she was saying,
that's what I'm saying.
Just wait,
why
Jimmy,
are
when
we
the
bringing
girls
up
comes here, she made out with her driver. I'm like, well, so Dorit ain't balanced because you can't tell somebody to be balanced and not stir the pot when you gonna go stir the pot with some people you don't even know. Come on, Dorit. Come on.
Again,
go ahead.
Exactly. No, you're at 100%.
I'm on your side now. Okay, go ahead.
You 100% right. Why are you bringing up Magic Mike? Why?
Right.
Why? Even though the girl did bring up Magic Mike, she did.
That's why. I mean, well, wait.
But that didn't mean that Dorit. But that didn't mean that Dorit had to add that in there. Just because that lady brought up Magic Mike did not mean that Dorit had to repeat that.
Okay.
That didn't have to say that.
Saying something about a husband.
Was the girl's husband a dancer in it?
I don't know.
Her husband was something.
He was some. I don't know.
Joy, did you catch that part? Her husband.
I'm on it right now. I'm waiting on it to come up.
He was one of the dancers.
He was a comedian or something.
Yeah, he is a comedian.
He performed it. Okay, so he. Okay. So that's why it was brought up.
I think it was that they were staying. I think the way that I got it, I think maybe they were working in the same hotel or something.
Yeah,
it was. She did make a connection. You're right about that. I just couldn't remember it was.
I'm not denying the fact that she did make a connection.
Okay, here we go. Her husband is Bill Burr. He had a show. Thank you, Kai.
My whole thing is, yes, she did bring up Magic Mike, but Dorit did not have to say that.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, she was definitely being messy. Love it.
So she wasn't being balanced at that moment either. But this is reality TV. I understand. Go ahead.
Yeah. So
did I say Dorit needed to be balanced or Crystal?
All of them, right?
Okay. Well, I don't know, honey.
Oh, okay. That was me that said that then, right?
Yeah.
So they are. So that's when she brings it up.
I like it when the black chick was like, "How can you not like Magic Mike? It's the happiest place on earth." Sutton and I said the same thing at the same time.
Right.
The first time and the second time. It is not Disneyland. At the same time. That was a good comeback.
It was.
So witty.
Well, no. The good
comeback was this season.
What Dorit's comeback wasn't bad. Dorit said, "Well, didn't you walk in there with $51 bills?"
Yeah, she did.
Come on there. Come on.
I will say that
Sutton was full of crap.
I don't think Sutton has cried yet, has she?
No.
Was she posted? Did I say?
Well, she normally cry at least by episode 3. And what we on?
Oh, yeah, that is what she said with the 50. She said after Dorit made her comment, she said, well, I was expecting to get a lap dance and put them in their pants or something.
No. She said she was being silly, and Dorit was like, come on, I can see you slipping a dollar bill in there. And they all started laughing. Yeah.
And then that's when Dorit came back with, you made out with your driver.
That
And
makes no
again, an
correlation to me.
unnecessary point
That was
to be
unnecessary.
bringing up in front of people you don't even know, trying to
That's
be
why, and that's
funny.
why
So
Garcelle
it's
got involved.
unnecessary because she didn't know them. Well, those people that didn't know her is the one that brought it up. What?
No, they brought it up
Because
because
Dorit brought
Dorit
it up
brought
to
it up.
them about
At
the
that
Magic Mike.
moment, though. At that
No,
moment.
you're talking about two different moments. See, Dorit
I know
brought
I
that
am
stuff up
talking
in
about.
the kitchen.
I know
But
that's
late,
what I'm saying.
okay.
But when it came up at the whole situation where Garcelle then brought up the whole attacking thing, did Dorit bring that up at that moment too?
She had, I mean, but they had a reference from Dorit. It didn't come from Pluto. It came from Dorit. It don't matter if it was in
And that
Dori's
black
mouth.
girl, Crystal's friend, the girl with the braids, the
Mm-hmm.
girl is out of the blue at Sutton.
Right.
Because we were talking about so and so, so and so.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said she made an impression. The girl with the braids was like, she brought it up.
Right.
It wasn't even somebody else. It was she brought it up, which kicked off that whole conversation.
That's a mess. Okay.
She as in the girl, right?
Dorit. But I think that what
wait a minute, who did Dorit bring it up or did the girl with the braids bring it up?
Dorit brought it up initially, which is what prompted the girl to even bring it up at all.
I know that. I'm talking about it the whole attacking part. We know how it got started. We know Dorit was being messy.
Said anything about it. So again, this still falls on Dorit because why did you even bring it up?
Look, what's your name today, D? I didn't say it didn't fall on her. I'm trying to get to the point of how the conversation started.
Oh yeah, she did ask her about Magic Mike. She asked her. Yeah, she was like, what happened at Magic Mike?
Yes,
that's what she asked her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Dorit even said you should ask her why Sutton acted out. Dorit said that.
Dorit said you should ask her why Sutton acted out. You should ask Sutton why she acted out. Garcelle.
Are you saying that when Dorit told the girl, Dorit said to the girl with the braids, you need to ask her why she acted out at Magic Mike? Is that what you're saying?
Kaya ain't on here with us. That's my question.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm gonna say at this point, child, we might as well let the call.
Look, let me invite y'all.
Let's get off that. Let's get to the.
Go ahead, Joey. I'm gonna invite some people.
Okay, so you're right. So that led to Sutton and Dorit getting into a back and forth about why she brought it up, and it brought Deja Vu up for Kyle.
Went with that repeating thing again. Name it. Oh,
that was hilarious.
Name it.
There was
nothing hilarious about it. I'm like,
tickled the hell out of me in that kitchen when she was like, "This is bringing up deja vu to me, honey."
Yeah, Kyle was like, "Right, deja vu. What's going on? What is going on?"
All over again. But Dorit really didn't have a good reason on why she brought it up. That's why she couldn't answer the damn question and trying to put it on me and Garcelle was having the back and forth. No,
okay, she did answer the question. What do you mean?
But that's not really why she brought it up because Garcelle wasn't in the kitchen when she brought up Magic Mike.
Yeah, that's fine, but she did still answer the question. Okay,
but that wasn't the right answer. That
was the good
deflection.
Answer.
He said that wasn't the right answer, but as long as you give an answer, it's right.
It don't
matter.
What
my teacher said. You give an answer, it's right.
It was a deflection.
Listen.
Hi, Kai.
Go on.
So we gotta get let's get to the good part.
Okay, so here's the good part. They were going backwards and forward, Sutton and Dorit, and when Dorit mentioned that about her, actually it came back later where I think Garcelle said, "Why would you?" Oh God!
It was actually in the midst of that when she brought up the fact about the driver. Garcelle said, "Now wait a minute, hold up."
Yeah,
and I just thought that was a bit much. That's what I'm waiting to talk about.
Well,
okay, let's do
that's
it.
Okay,
would y'all agree that Dorit herself really did seem shocked that Garcelle was saying that she felt attacked?
I'm gonna say this. This is what I think is going on.
Let's be dense another day. That's how I feel.
This is what I think is going on. I think that Garcelle slipped and said that. That wasn't something that she meant to say. I do think
she slipped and said what? Say what?
That Sutton made out with her driver. I don't think she meant to.
Okay, so you think Garcelle slipped and said it, but everything still in the end is all on Dorit, even though you think
this is the thing
that Garcelle said it?
This is
No,
the
I'm
thing.
saying
Her, Dorit,
Go
her
ahead.
and
Wait a minute.
Erica
Y'all, wait a
and
minute. Don't get me confused. Hold on. I'm sorry.
let me
D. Hold on.
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me.
let's one at a time, please. Go ahead.
What I think is happening is I think that the Garcelle slipped and said something that she was told in private that I don't think was meant to be repeated. And I think the issues that she's having is it is spread through the girls, and one of the girls is now using it to is weaponizing it against her. So that's why I think that Garcelle is feeling some type of way. As a matter of fact, in the middle of her going backwards and forward with Dorit, she said, I apologize. She apologized to Sutton across the room and said that I hate that, that now they're using it against you.
yeah.
Like, she
Because
ain't
even when
moral
Erica
and
brought
she
it
comes
up,
across.
at the event that Dorit tried to use as a reference, even Erica was saying it in fun. Erica
Yeah.
wasn't saying it to like
Weaponize.
bash Sutton or prove a
Correct.
point.
Okay,
She said it
but
in a
Dorit came back
laughing
and
moment.
said when Garcelle tried to make that point, Dorit came back and said, "But we are talking about it in fun. What's the difference
And
now?"
like Garcelle said, if you have to repeat that out loud, then no, we're not.
Okay, yeah. but to her, she was talking about it in fun. That's where the conversation was going.
Yeah.
But if you're
Anybody with a brain know what
saying
Dorit was doing.
Garcelle said that only because that wasn't supposed to be repeated, then should it have gone that bad for Dorit?
I don't even think it's not about the fact that it shouldn't have been repeated. It's about the fact that the way Dorit used it to try to prove her point.
Yes. She weaponized. Not only did she do
Unmute
it
yourself,
was to
Montanese.
embarrass her.
Yeah.
Hands down.
To
It was
prove a point.
and that's what you trying to do when you're
hold
reading.
on, you guys, hold on. Let's let Kyra say something.
That's exactly
what I said while I was muted and I was on mute. Let Kai say something.
I was going to say that, Kai, because I am not going to agree with Joy or D. They both sound like they have no clue. Baby. So I may not, but that's what I said. But I ain't heard from Kai in a while, so maybe Kai will say it, and because she has.
I don't think Kai's going to be on your side.
I don't think so.
That's why I said I want to hear from her instead of the two that ain't never on my side.
Okay. So I feel like this episode was a shining light on the fact that Dorit feels like she's lost her place.
Yep.
Oh, well,
But when you really look at it, if Dorit doesn't have Kyle, Dorit doesn't have anyone.
That's what I was talking about earlier.
Let her talk. Go ahead.
I agree with that. Okay.
Erika had went up, and Erika, before the whole Tom and them asking legitimate questions towards her, she was cool with Sutton and Garcelle. And Sutton was cool enough with her to offer her money.
I do remember that now.
Let's talk about it. Then you have, obviously, Garcelle and Sutton are really cool. Sutton is visiting the son when she's out in Vegas. They're hanging out. The kids are calling and talking about I love you and all this kind of stuff. Like, Dorit does not really have any connection in this friend group. It is not Kyle. And Kyle is replacing her because Kyle is as me and Jordan and Misio talked about the other day, Kyle is a little sister who wants attention. And because she wants her friends, she went one set of her friends to set this thing up with Kathy, and then she went her other set of friends to curse Kathy out. And I'm sorry, I am not cursing out your sister because you two are having a fight for you to turn around and be up in your sister's face, not even a whole year later. Because Kyle's in her confessionals after the show has been filmed. In her confessionals, talking about how Sutton and Dorit weren't there for her, and they were talking about, I understand. And you were up in Kathy's face getting tattoos with Kathy and Morgan now.
With that
and yet
girl,
you want everyone to curse her out.
Y'all didn't say that.
Together. They got when Kathy was on Watch What Happens Live and other places, Kathy, Morgan, and Kyle have a matching tattoo, and yet still you are talking about how you're not close to Sutton and Dorit anymore because they didn't support.
Yes, like I said Kathy knows her. She spent time with her.
Well, I know she was at the party. She was at Kathy's Christmas party. You talking about before then?
Yes,
it was before then. This was like Kathy likes Morgan. And so to me, Dorit knows she's losing her grasp on the show. So then we come into Crystal's taco party, and she hears about how Sutton, Garcelle, and Erika were having a good kiki, were drunk and laughing and kikiing without her. Because remember, she said, "Oh, you guys had a fabulous time without me." She said, "Oh, I'm hearing about all this lovely time you guys had, and I wasn't invited." That's what she said.
Yeah.
And that's why she got the ball rolling. Because to me, I feel like it was a setup because when she came in, the only thing that she can still bond on Kyle with is making fun of Sutton. So when they came to Crystal's house and they met with Nia, that's Bill Burr's wife, she brought up, oh, I see you guys had fun at Magic Mike. That means Crystal didn't even tell her friend that Sutton had a freak out. Because her friend was just talking about,
girl, Kyle, you talking right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. That means that Crystal only told her that they had a fun time and she saw what was on social media. But it was Dorit and Kyle who told her, oh yeah, some girl had a freak out. And Dorit said, you should ask her why she was acting out. Dorit said to Nia, you should ask her.
Yeah,
why she was.
That was on the lot. That was actually on TV.
So then,
okay.
So to me, that's why I say it's a set up because Dorit literally set herself up to set up Nia to ask Sutton why she acted out. So then you feel a little hurt that you are no longer real close with Kyle. And Kyle's not really just telling you, I don't like you because you didn't curse my sister out. That's really it. And then you weren't with Erika, Garcelle, and Sutton when they were having a little girl time. So now, okay, how can I find my way in? Okay, let me go ahead and push this Sutton thing. So Nia asked her question, and then Garcelle said, who told you? And Dorit started talking, which means you're the one who said this. You're the one who said, oh, Sutton had a freak out. This is old Magic Mike stuff. Why are you bringing this up now? And so then she started talking, and as Denise and Joy said, then to justify her bringing it up, she's trying to say, well, it's not that big of a deal because you kissed your driver.
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Yeah. It does make sense. Well, how
let me finish. To me, I feel like it's not the same. Her intent was not the same. Even Erika slipped up saying, Garcelle slipped up and Erika slipped up saying, and they were just talking about having fun times and all this kind of stuff. And really, Erika only really said it around Sutton, Dorit, and Garcelle. She only said it really loud enough for Garcelle to talk about it. Now we're in this circle with girls I do not know, and this is my first time meeting them.
She said it loud enough for who to hear?
Nobody really heard that but the four of them.
Yeah, because they were the only ones around.
People in the room?
No, everyone else was still in the
kitchen talking.
That was that first scene when they first got there. If they
we're talking about
saying it out loud.
But no one heard it though. They all were shocked when she said
what I just asked.
Yeah, they all were shocked.
When Erika told Dorit, only Sutton, Garcelle, Dorit, and Erika were around. Everyone else was either in the backyard or in the kitchen. Only the four of them were around when Erika had said it. So it hits a little different when you're trying to talk about why it acted up at a Magic Mike and why it shouldn't be that big of a deal because I kissed my driver in front of women I do not know to justify your point. And then she got caught up because the whole point is it doesn't look great that Sutton is literally yelling at you, why did you bring it up? And when Garcelle says, I feel like you brought it up to embarrass her, you go say, well, why did you attack me? And so then, you set yourself up for a trap because literally you have the white woman screaming at you about why are you bringing it up? And all Garcelle said was, I feel like you brought it up to embarrass her. That's not cool. And you say, why are you attacking me? And then you
the black woman.
Let's stop there. Because we hadn't got there.
Right there. That's good.
But to me, I feel like Dorit was setting it up.
Why did Garcelle bring it up to Erika?
They brought it up when her and Erika and Sutton were having a drunk single girls night out. That is not the same thing as me and you are at Crystal's house with her friends that we do not know. And you're trying to conflate what I did in private that's not even on this TV show. And the only reason why we're talking about it is because Garcelle flipped up when she was drunk.
So what you're saying is you can bring it up to embarrass her as long as it's just among the 3 or 4 of you.
But you can talk about Garcelle intent is not to embarrass her.
Is that a yes?
Erika done way worse than kissed her driver. That is not embarrassing.
Okay.
I ain't even trying to be funny, but Erika done way, honey. She done.
No, you can tell the intent was to embarrass her.
They were definitely saying
that was Dorit's intent.
All right, y'all, stop. Let's stop that. Let's get to the nitty.
Go ahead.
Let's get to the nitty gritty of the conversation. It's neither here nor there. We're not going to agree on that part.
Yeah,
I do want to talk about the part where Garcelle
checkmated her ass.
Dorit said, I do want to apologize about the word attack. She said, I'm sorry that's triggering you. One of the things that I was really appreciative of her in real time, I don't tweet often, but I did tweet this. The ability for Garcelle to hold it together, because sometimes I wonder, do these microaggressions that they do go over her head, but they don't. She gets them. And I was glad that in real time, you had a Black woman that could articulate without even explaining. I love the line where she said, "It is not my job to educate you, because it is not." That was the best line I think I heard on reality TV, because it's not in regards to race. That's your mama job. It ain't mine.
I appreciated Erika too.
I was gonna say you just left Erika out of it. Because Erika
Erika did say, I don't think attack is the issue. That's not, I don't actually agree with what she said. It's not about the word attack. It is how you respond to something that you're uncomfortable with. Are you the type that's going to deal with what is uncomfortable, what she just said, or are you going to play the victim? Microaggressions are about victimhood.
Joy, it is a problem because in
no. I'm not saying it wasn't.
It's the reason. It's because Sutton is over here saying to name them in a different way. Just going there, you can't even get a sentence out, and that wasn't an attack to you.
Yeah.
However, Garcelle just says, "Why did you say that to her?" And that's an attack.
Well, I see what you're saying in that regard, especially, and I get what you're saying. I'm just saying that when the word attack isn't an issue, it isn't a trigger word. It's how she's responding. She's weaponizing that word. Like, something Garcelle said is making her uncomfortable. But instead of her dealing with that, she goes to, why are you attacking me? She did it before in Vegas when she said, why are you yelling at me?
On the bus.
She's making herself the victim. That's
how she feels, though. But
it ain't about your feeling. That's a true microaggression. It ain't about how you.
Can I interject?
It is about her feelings.
Can I interject too? Because they on Twitter,
whether it should be or not, she was replying back to what was said to her.
Okay,
but it's just weird.
Well, why are you attacking me?
Hold on,
it is about that, right or wrong.
I want to ask all four of y'all a question, because I've been seeing this on Twitter too. It's beyond me how everybody on Twitter is trying to act like Dorit is not microaggressive. That is crazy to me.
Yeah,
but
she's very. She does.
Why? What do y'all feel about? Because everybody started trying to compare when Annemarie was literally, and this is true, she was yelling at Sutton when they were arguing, going back and forth. They was like, no one said anything to Sutton about saying that Annemarie was yelling at her, but it's like she was yelling at her.
She was yelling at her.
So it's just like,
that was a legitimate situation. That's why I said I admire how Garcelle holds it together. She holds it together in a way that you're not going to walk away the victim here. When Dorit walked out that door, she was defeated, because what she wanted to do tonight didn't happen. The table was turned on her.
Yeah, she was defeated. She felt like the victim, so she got up and left.
Yeah,
and she ought to be glad that Crystal let it go too.
Yes.
Okay, not gonna
Anita, why is it that Dorit only feels attacked by Garcelle?
Let you talk, baby.
Say that again, Callie.
I was reading the comment. Why is that Dorit only feels attacked by Garcelle? Because Garcelle's the only one that said it to her. What do you mean?
That's
no, okay.
So what can I say? I don't think Anita was on.
Because that is like part of my point.
Go ahead, Kai.
It is weird that in the few seasons that Garcelle has been on here, Dorit has called her a bully, called her incessant, told her that you're screaming at me, yelled at her across a reunion stage, as now that she's attacked her. Rinna has accused her of the cocaine now.
Yes, in the bathroom.
Yes,
of the what?
While her children were home.
Cocaine in the bathroom.
While her children were home.
Garcelle?
Rinna.
No. She just they're just making the reference to the fact that Rinna literally accused you of doing coke in the bathroom.
I thought you were talking about what Dorit has said to Garcelle.
Okay. No. Well, I was talking about that. Rinna wasn't called a bully for that. Rinna wasn't called incessant for that. Dorit didn't scream out across the reunion about that. Yeah. Erika has snarled at Dorit multiple times. Kyle has snarled and growled and told Dorit to shut the F up multiple times on a plane. Yeah, on a plane at Erika's house. She told Dorit several times, F off, F off, F off. Dorit didn't tell Kyle, why are you attacking me, Kyle? Dorit didn't do none of that.
None of that.
So it is wild. No, because then it goes to the microaggressions and how you maybe, which to me, I don't think it's unconscious. I think it is conscious, which is why she has the whole, my mom has a black friend and my workers are black and brown. It's because the fact of the matter is, it is weird. It is
It
weird
could
to
be an
watch.
unconscious bias. We all have to.
No, because the way she uses certain words, I feel like she knows.
Because it's like, how many times do we have to have the same conversation? We literally just had the same conversation at the reunion last year. How many times
And you're
do we
still
have to
doing the
have
same thing.
Okay.
And then the fact of the matter is, she follows it up with an Instagram photo about being in my little bubble. Heifer, that means you don't
She
take
said,
anything
I
away.
enjoy being in my little bubble.
Is that
And
what
so
you
to me,
said?
She
on
she
sure
the
said
did.
that.
Instagram caption? She sure did.
And
She
so to
sure
me,
did.
I find it so cute, so laughable how she's so brawlic with Garcelle. But everyone else can talk about how
Not
Erika can
brawling.
say that you and your husband are getting the divorce. You have a nice little picnic with Erika. She didn't attack you though. You can have a nice little chat with Erika about her going on that stage and talking about how you and your husband are getting divorced.
Yeah.
So it is weird that you only seem to have this gumption about yourself when it comes to the Black woman, and not all the other women who have cursed you out several times.
Because, honey, Erika drug her up and down one season across the table. I was scared. I thought she was going to get...
Do we not remember when Kyle and Teddy were becoming close friends and Dorit was feeling left out again and Kyle was cursing her out every second?
Yep. That was season 10 to be
Anita did
exact.
mention a lot of stuff that you said. We didn't read her whole comment. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So to me, it is not a, oh, I feel this way, because my thing is, it's a question of why you only feel this way when the Black woman is talking to you.
Yeah. And then going back to the whole bully comment when they got into it at Lisa Rinna's house. No, that was at Crystal's house for Lisa's lip kit event when she told her F you. It's like you called Garcelle a bully and tried to make it seem like she was making daggers and throwing little darts and stuff at you and masking it with a smile. But Kathy said the same thing about you not even episode before that, and you didn't say anything to Kathy.
Yeah, I love it when I think we need to start doing more of that on TV. And
you mean calling it out? Is that what you're saying?
In real time,
yeah,
not in retrospect, not a week later when you can sit down in real time.
But
Joy,
I you have to think about it. Not everybody can handle it as tasteful as Garcelle did, because if you do it the wrong way, you're gonna be the angry.
You're gonna prove the point.
I'm just gonna say that's what'll happen. But yeah.
But you also have to say it to everybody that did the same thing. Because
that's
when
true.
you don't, then you are gonna have the Dorits that say, well, why are you attacking me? Didn't Erika just do the same thing?
But Erika is not being microaggressive though. They just had a simple beef because of
But what I hear what you're saying, but think about what Dorit said. You said,
but she did though. She called Kyle out.
Think about what Dorit said though. When
she called Kyle out.
She said the conversation, we were having fun, it was key, it was just a conversation. Dorit said, well, that's what we're doing.
But that was who was doing. Dorit thought that was fun.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Dorit said, well, that's what we are doing. So when you come out and say, no, it's different because you're doing this kind of way.
But I have a question. If she is the only one that thinks it's fun, does that mean that it's true?
The only one that thinks it's fun?
It didn't look like nobody else thought what she did was fun but her.
Right.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I agree with you.
Okay.
But what I do agree with you. But what I'm saying is she is looking at the same situation. The only difference here is it was 4 of us before and now it's 8. And because of those other 4 we don't know, then now I'm the bad one.
Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
Absolute big difference. But I'm just saying, when you're going to call somebody out on TV, just make sure you call everybody out, or it's going to always be a question.
So she can call people out. Okay, let's call you about how you're getting chased around the pool when that one was demanding her money. Let's talk about it. If we just need to call everybody out every time.
What lady was calling about the pool?
That time, I forget. It was like when Camille was back on, and basically they were on some trip. The Bravo cameras were rolling, and basically it was with Dorit's business, Beverly Hills Beach. She owed her co-owner, co-founder, whatever. She owed them like $500,000, and she was chasing her around the pool, demanding her money.
And none of the women. Beverly
was that on the show?
Yeah, I remember
that. It was filmed, but it was never put on the show. The woman had posted, people who were recording at the pool posted it on the social media, but they never put it on the show. But in the social media post, you can see the Bravo cameras were there.
Oh, good Lord.
So Dorit knows about what the intent is and what being embarrassed on national TV is. So let's not sit and act like she just doesn't know. Because as I said, it was a setup. You clearly walked into Crystal's house and only you can bond with Kyle to make fun of Sutton, and you wanted to send someone else to do it for you, which was Nia, and she fell for it. And then when Garcelle said, "Who told you?" all of a sudden you got put in the hot seat and you started talking a little too much.
I do agree with you when you said that she's feeling left out. And when you feel left out, you kind of act out. And I think she just had an act out moment.
Yeah, you got big.
And got rightfully drugged for it too, honey.
And look, and Erika even knew it. Let me hug her. You finna get Dorit.
I know Erika that got up and said, Dorit,
come here, baby. She said, come here, baby. Give me a hug.
Erika was hoping what she said didn't hit Garcelle the wrong way. That's what Erika was saying. Let me hug you because you.
Because I think you're trivializing the issue.
What's that again?
Because I feel like you're trivializing the issue. Was like, oh, I hope what I said, she didn't take it the wrong way. I'm like, no, I feel like people know what intent and impact is, and you can clearly see, as Montanique said, everyone didn't really look like they were having a fun time when Dorit was going on her tangent about how Sutton should have been okay with Mike Mac because she was kissing her driver. Everyone knew
like I
what Dorit was doing.
she ought to be glad that Crystal let her live. Cause she tried it with Crystal, and she tried it with Crystal and Denise. And Denise shut it down real quick. Denise was like, "Girl, what are you?" When
Denise
she brought
really
up the fact
that
she brought up the fact that when she was trying to throw the attention off on her and throw it on the Denise and Erika thing, and Denise was like, "Girl, no, we ain't talked about it. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, stop." She told her, "Calm down." And she brought up the Crystal thing too about Crystal being messy. That's when Crystal was like, "I want to make sure I get it right." And dude was like, "Well, I think you got it wrong." No, she didn't. She got it.
Thank you for bringing that up, because also, as I typed out before the link was dropped, Dorit is trying to run away from doing Kyle's dirty work. Because on the after show, I think like 2 or 3 after shows ago, when Dorit is sitting there with Crystal and they're talking about the scene at Kyle's house when they were bringing up Sutton's drinking, and Dorit in the after show's like, I know Kyle was trying to say it and she really wanted to say it, but she just wouldn't say it, so I said it.
She did.
So now, in real time, when the show is being recorded, she is trying to run away from the fact that she's the one who started talking about Sutton drinking, talking about, well, I don't know if she puts alcohol in her coffee. If you were saying someone puts alcohol in their coffee, you were calling them an alcoholic. That's what you were doing. And she's trying to run away from doing Kyle's dirty work and getting caught up in that.
Because she did say, Kyle told me that. And so she told me how she was acting. And so I said it.
I knew she wanted to say it, but
she
wouldn't say
Teddy said it on Watch What Happens Live. It's because
she has her minions. Kyle has her minions doing her work.
I just feel like Crystal just didn't. I just feel like Crystal doesn't care about Dorit that much. I don't think Crystal cares that much about Dorit to beef with her. That's why Crystal's not really taking it there. Because even at Sutton's event, Crystal was like, I'm bored. Like,
girl really must.
And when they do give Dorit the time of day, they just make her feel so small. Poor Dorit.
Let's go to the last little part of this. I will say Erika got the best of Denise.
She absolutely did. Y'all know I'm the ultimate Denise fan.
Yeah, and with Denise, they can finally have this conversation. It seems like when what's her name left, you would think that it had ended. And I said, no, production said we ain't got the rest of this night. Y'all gonna have to talk about something. So Erika was like, come on, let's get this started. So what you want to say to me, Denise?
I know it was 4 years ago, but let's go.
Right. No, I heard you was looking for me.
I just wish Denise quit lying. That's what's making me mad.
What is she lying about?
Because that's not really why Denise is mad about the little threesome thing. She's mad about Brandygate, and I wish she just say that. Say you
she may not want to bring that back up, D.
Okay, but girl, stop making it about that though, because that's what the real issue is. And if we're gonna talk about what the issue is, just say what the real issue is. I did not like, and Kyle should be getting some. I wonder,
can they not mention Brandy because of isn't she suing Bravo?
Well, she's
that had happened during the time of filming.
I don't think that they had done the Ultimate Girls Trip yet, right? Which ain't gonna never get shown, I don't think.
No, they did, because the fact of the matter is, it was supposed to come out last year. They've been withholding it for like a year and a half or something crazy.
So it did come out. Oh, then maybe so.
Like the like Legacy New York one that's happening right now was filmed afterwards.
Yeah, they skipped that one because of.
So it's been a minute. It's been a minute. So I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
She can't say her name.
I don't know.
Because she definitely is bad. I don't know if y'all saw those tweets that
I did.
Brandy recently put out.
I did.
Like she was like Brandy. She was getting very specific about. I think there's a lawsuit that they're naming Brandy for, or
I think
something.
Caroline may be trying to.
Yeah, maybe she's being sued.
No, you know the dude, one of the waiters is sued.
Well, he is too, saying Phaedra and her tore up his shirt.
Yeah, so
Like,
that was 2 years ago.
Well, I don't know.
They
The
never
statute
took it
limitation
anywhere,
must
though.
still be here, baby.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, Denise was hanging in there with Erika at first, but then Erika kind of killed her at the end.
Oh,
But
Denise was not hanging in for a thing. Erika ate that whole thing up. I screamed,
really
I laughed,
did.
I hollered.
Not
I was like,
really. She
Candace.
only had that one line at the end. What else did
She
Erika
handled her the whole
say?
time.
What else did Erika say at the end? What else
She
did Erika
handled her
say
the whole
other than
time.
that?
She was very clear. You were slurring. You were incoherent. I apologize when you called me a B. It was fabulous. It was television. It was cinema. Okay.
That wasn't a read.
She earned her contract. I've never even gone up for Erika like that, but this was it. She did that.
Only got that one
Denise
read
is
at
not
the end.
made for this life. Like, she can't spar.
Denise is good. Like contemporary Hollywood starlet.
That's not true.
She's
She
good for that.
sparred all the time her first season. Literally
Denise,
all the
Denise,
time.
we gotta.
Sparred the whole time season.
She was good at it. Do you just like her?
I'm not saying it because I'm biased. She sparred several
I ain't never heard
times
nobody
season
say, and I
9.
didn't watch that season.
But
I ain't
nobody.
seen
But
no
that's what I'm
memes.
saying though,
I ain't
because
seen no
Lucy
gifs.
Apple
I
Juicy.
ain't seen no
She
nothing.
couldn't
Because
handle Lisa Rinna,
Lucy
though.
Apple
Sorry.
Juicy took over the whole season. That's why you don't know nothing else, because all they talked about was the damn dog. But other
Denise
stuff
had
know
did
that
happen.
season.
Huh?
But okay, let's
Denise
get clear.
was on
Denise
that
had her moment.
season.
Sorry,
Yes, she was. That was her first season.
she was on that season.
With the dog.
Yeah, she was.
Yes. Lisa Vanderpump literally wouldn't film with anybody but Denise.
She was on that season.
I don't remember.
I think
No, I will
about
say
2 different seasons, though.
Denise had some moments, but Denise's biggest moment was that she was Denise Richards, not anything she really did on the show.
That's
okay, so
true.
and I enjoy her, and I love $1 million contract out of the gate, and I clearly know that the girls were real jealous about it, which is why they turned her. They got real nasty her next season. I know all of that.
Yeah, and they
but
wanted to come after her
here,
for the Charlie Sheen stuff.
And this scene here, Erika ate her up. Okay,
if she
because
did
Denise,
Lucy season, she was not memorable, and that's
wait a minute. Erika said, "I just want to know who makes more, you or your daughter."
But we don't know what Denise said afterwards, because it could. So she could come back. I don't think she can.
That's the only thing that Erika said that was good. Literally,
Erika said
the
was
only
good.
thing.
Everything
Just because she said she said she was incoherent, all that. That's not really a read. We all saw that Denise was drunk.
It was
that's
a read to
not
me, the way
really
she
a
said
read.
it.
The only thing that landed was the last part. That's the only thing
landed
that landed
perfectly.
Okay, let's do this. If that's the only thing that landed, it landed perfectly, 100%.
Honey, the plane took off and it landed perfectly.
Yeah,
Erika has had better moments.
Right, the plane took off.
Absolutely, that was only one. That was only one liner. Everything that happened in that argument was really stupid, and she kind of made it perfect with that one liner at the end. The argument wasn't really about nothing.
What Erika said wasn't stupid, but I will say I was shocked that Denise is only getting $7 a picture, though. I mean,
me too, Callie. I don't understand.
But you have to put into a perspective. How many people are paying for that though?
I wonder how many people bought it. Wait a minute, y'all. That's what I thought the bought it when this aired.
Yeah,
I wonder how many people bought her.
I was gonna say, you know how much people make. I'm gonna say, you know how much people make on OnlyFans.
Well, yes, I do. That's why I'm surprised she's only getting $7 a picture.
No, but see, that's not how it works. Like the model is that you have to actually pay to subscribe to someone, but to get actual more, you have to pay. You have to pay to talk to them. You can pay for extra pictures or anything like that. So the $7 is just like the monthly subscription, but to like actually get anything out of it, you have to pay on top of that.
I thought it was $7 for the naked set.
Nah, like that's how like.
Erika said.
And Erika is getting free tickets and $7 and $2. No,
but that hadn't happened yet.
I know. Not compared to Larsa. Like Larsa talks about how like people like she can charge someone $25, $100 to. Jesus Christ.
I pay for
Larsa is getting 10,000 a day. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We don't. You have to take into
I just
the
watched
account.
that episode today. She said she was getting $10,000 a day. And
what is she doing?
Wait a minute. And a girl across from her said, "Girl, you have to set me up with it."
I need a feet only fans. I don't even need that.
Did. And
that
she was like, I was judgmental. I mean, I was cracking up. She was
they
like,
say
I
Black China and
would
Cardi B are
normally
like
be
the top
judgmental.
ones. Did y'all
But
hear that?
Black China's clowning.
And
She making some
Cardi
money.
B are make the
Well,
most.
in the past, Black China does not do. Well, let me quick call
She doesn't
it
do it
Angela
anymore?
White
Oh,
does not
she
do
doesn't make as much
OnlyFans.
she a
money as Black China
Christian
did.
now, isn't she?
But I
Yeah,
mean,
she
she
doesn't
used
do
to
it.
be. They used to be like the top.
That's what I'm saying. Like while Erika talking stuff, I'm pretty sure Denise has probably made more on her OnlyFans than she have at that concert while she's talking.
And
That's
that
why
hasn't
they.
happened yet because we couldn't.
That's
That would have been my read. That would have been me back.
they.
No,
they
then okay. Well, here's my read. I don't know. I'm a YouTube girly. I don't know if you know Trisha Paytas. She used to have an OnlyFans. Trisha Paytas. She's a
I know who
controversial
she
white.
is.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
She now has a husband and now has a kid and everything like that, and she doesn't make any new content for her OnlyFans. She is still making money off of her old content from OnlyFans.
So Black China could be too.
Wait a minute, what's the girl's name, Kai?
Trisha Paytas. I don't know how you spell
So
her
what
last
did she do to make the money? Was she naked?
Oh no,
Was
no,
it
no.
a
She no.
feed?
It was XXX OnlyFans up in there. But the whole point is that she hasn't done it for several years now, and she still makes money off of
And
it.
She still makes money off of her
Here's a
stuff.
question: when you can get Pornhub for free,
I don't know.
why?
Don't ask me that.
I feel like I feel like it depends on the type of person you are. Like me personally, like I like to. Oh my God, we are being very explicit on here.
Well,
But I have an
and we can put
OnlyFans.
it as explicit on Spotify. I had to do a couple of hours like that because of y'all's mouth.
I have a OnlyFans account. I don't do OnlyFans, but I do have certain people that I subscribe to, and I'm the type of person when I'm watching that type of stuff, I don't want to know that it's fake. I like the fact that it's realistic, it's real, it's not like I can't like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not
my owl in the picture.
I mean,
not
but
like,
they're doing it
wait
in
a
that
minute.
moment.
Wait a minute, is Pornhub fake?
Porn.
Explain.
yes.
Demetrio, you don't want nothing that says, "Hi, Elorando. I need my
Are you
tights."
a postman?
Yes.
Are you here to fix my sink? Are
been
you
calling.
my plumber?
Joy
That's
been
cinematic.
dialing
Like,
in,
that
child.
is,
Yeah.
I cannot.
first of all, that is Emmy worthy.
I need.
y'all. I can't with y'all.
Can you help with my plumbing?
Yes, yes.
Oh my God, your butt crack is showing. Take off your pants.
Yes.
I'm done with y'all. I'm done.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
that is so
But see, I
funny.
think they're
like that kind of
faking.
stuff.
I think it's the same to me.
No, it's not.
And the
It's
reason
not.
I
It's
say
not.
that though is because when
Me
they
too.
log into their OnlyFans account, they gotta turn it on and do what's gonna
Yeah, that is true, but
just
it's
like a
still
porn
not the.
star
It's still
does.
not. It's still not the same. It's
Big
still.
Papa.
It's
Wait a
still.
minute. First of
It's
all,
still
I
real.
want you to listen to the
leaking.
name that Joy used because
Alejandro.
now we know that she goes to Latina. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's still. It's
I
still
don't even
not
know where that
fake.
came from.
It's still
Joy.
fake.
I was thinking Mexican soap opera.
She does not
Wait a
go to
minute.
I
Ebony.
was like,
Okay?
Demetrio. How
Huh?
much do you pay, Demetrio? What do you pay to go on there?
It just depends. Like everybody's price is different. So
you don't have to pay like one fee to be on members to access it, but you have to pay a separate fee for everybody you want.
not everybody's OnlyFans is like this. Some people you only have to pay to subscribe, and their videos are accessed once you subscribe. Now some of them do have like if you want like personal things and stuff like that, then yeah, you will have to pay extra.
Okay, last question, and then we might get off and continue this and finish Beverly Hills. But D, are the people that are on there, are they all stars? Are they porn stars? I mean,
No, these are regular,
not. These are
everyday
regular
people.
Yes.
These are regular people.
So how do you know that you want to interact with them? Is it like a profile?
On Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Twitter. Okay.
They
I'm
advertise
not gonna
on
do
Twitter.
it because I don't want to waste my coins. I'm just gonna watch Pornhub for free.
I
But
know
y'all
that
go
it be
ahead.
regular people because it was a teacher in my
Yes.
I remember that.
Yes, Joy.
got fired because somebody
She made so
came
much money.
across her.
She made so.
Wait, didn't they say like she made like 600? Her and her husband, she was doing it. She was making like $600,000 a month or something crazy.
Yeah, she said she made more money doing that than she did teaching.
Heck yeah.
I remember that now. But I thought, okay, I just don't know if I'm gonna pay for a regular Joe that I don't. Go ahead.
It's somebody that's on
particular-
90 Day Fiance that do their feet.
I want to do my feet.
Huh?
How beautiful
Oh,
feet.
They do their feet.
yes.
She's like
Like
a
gorgeous.
foot and hand model.
Now, when
Okay,
they
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
do
do it
gonna
their
like on a
say,
feet,
I'm
do
gonna
they
banana.
say
have
you
I
to
would.
don't
show
even
their
have to. You
face?
don't even have to show your face.
Yeah.
That's okay. She
Wait a
made
minute, so
enough
you
money to
can
buy a
show your
house.
feet.
Shut up.
Wait a minute, listen,
Girl, I
listen.
ain't got no student loans, but if I could pay off my house, we shall.
Listen. So you can show your feet if your feet and your hands without showing your face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's some. It's
It's a
some of these
lady.
people on
She
there that
real
don't show their face
religious.
at all.
I mean,
Look,
because I
They
thought the
have on
feet would
masks.
still at least
no,
have a
she
face.
don't have her face at all.
No,
She
they wear
said
masks.
she's super
Let me look
religious
at my
too.
little
She
toes are
you
cute.
know, just do her feet and hands.
I'm doing
Oh.
it. I don't care. Can we?
All you
My
have to do. I'm telling you, all you gotta do is go on the freak side of Twitter and just drop it under
Not the
popular
freak
content
side.
On the
popular.
free side of
Yeah,
Twitter.
all you gotta
I
do is
know
People,
drop
that.
it on
people,
popular.
listen, we done got off Beverly Hills, but we finna stay on because we need to educate the people
Oh
because
my
we might have
god.
an OnlyFans.
I'll do
Oh
that.
yeah, but yeah, the
I know it's
episode
the
is.
X-rated side of Twitter
How do I get
Yeah,
because
to this, D?
yeah,
Can you
I
send
I
me the
don't
link?
know,
mean,
but one day
I
I came
mean,
across something.
all you
I
gotta do is
used it.
just type it
Wait a
in.
minute. The
Okay.
challenge, it was a challenge, a TikTok
Look at Kai.
challenge where people would dance, the girls would kind of stand up, something with
Oh.
the Frank. It was the Nelly. Girl, I think my butt getting
Getting
big.
big.
Butt
Okay.
Y'all remember that challenge?
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
The
No.
drop it challenge. Bust it
yes,
challenge. That's
busted
Let
what
me
it
challenge.
ask
was.
Yeah,
this
Yes,
question.
I do. Okay.
What
So
is this?
wait a
that you-
minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, go.
So this is how I found the
hold
freak
on,
side
y'all.
of
Can
Twitter.
we end out Beverly Hills
Wait a
first?
minute.
Okay.
Yes.
Joy wants to share this now. Go ahead, Joy.
This is how I found out about the freak side of Twitter.
Oh
The
my God.
busted challenge. Somebody was like, "This is the best one," and I clicked this picture, and it was girl. It was a whole. It was. I was like, I didn't know that they could put porn on Twitter.
Let me tell y'all this
everything
before
is
we
a
get
But
off.
okay,
If
but
we get
they also
anything
put
in our
porn and
chat
flipping
that
stuff
is nasty, it comes from
on.
Joy.
They
She
also
finds y'all
put
don't know this. She
Jo-
finds
Jo- we know.
all the
Joy.
stuff for us.
Listen, I didn't know that they had that stuff on Instagram. They be having people on Instagram doing the butt rubs and everything, y'all. Yes.
Okay.
I ain't
So we
on
doing Beverly
Instagram
Hills.
no more. I don't
How
like
do you
it.
have anything else to say?
Well,
Any last
I want
words?
I wanted to say because I didn't get to discuss Annemarie and the whole
Yeah, go.
like
I'm
them
sorry. Yes.
kiki and laughing about the Sutton situation
That
and it is just I'm just like, why are you letting Kyle set you up like this, girl? Why are you running with this? It is just so pathetic to see.
It's cringy.
She wants to be on TV.
Well, but because my
Clearly.
thing is, I guess Kyle, I don't know if you saw the last week episode. Like Kyle literally was putting on lipstick and whispered to Annemarie, "Oh yeah, and the throat thing." Like she literally said that, and then Annemarie started bringing up the throat thing. So I'm just like, and then you're on the after show talking about she's a role model. She has, she's trying to use this issue that she doesn't eat, but really she just has an eating disorder. And we're on TV and we're a role model. I'm like, what? You don't know this woman. You do not know this woman.
A lot of people with her, and I want to stand with the 8.5 that her husband said. They were upset that she said that her husband said that she was an overall 8.5.
Huh?
Because Annemarie said that when she met her husband, he didn't say she was a 10 out of 10. He said that she was an 8.5. Is that a bad thing?
It's kind of a weird thing to say.
It is.
I mean, it is weird to say, and I don't know why she repeated it, but people were very upset with her for saying that.
Why were they upset with her though?
Because
no, I thought people thought it was just like
him, like she stayed, like girl, you stayed, like really,
I would have never. First of all, I would never ask my husband that. I hope it wasn't something like to me. I would just never ask a man that.
It doesn't seem like she asked him that though. It seems like he just kind of offered that. She didn't say it in the way of like I asked him this. It seemed like he just told her that.
I mean, that's how she told the story, but that don't mean. I just can't imagine that a man.
Girl, you just don't know these men, then, honey.
Unless they were just a whole bunch of women lined up, and he was just like, "Next, you
the hell up.
9, you a 9. Next, you a 8.5, and then you circle back and you marry 8.5."
Oh God,
that's weird to me.
I don't know what conversation it could be for him to say that to her.
Exactly. I know that a lot of times as women, it could be, this is me just making up a scenario in my head, but in my head, this is how the conversation went. They were watching something somewhere, and he mentioned that, oh, she's a 10. She's just beautiful. Let's say in the 90s, this could have been Halle Berry.
Okay.
And if Halle Berry is your standard, why would you, who you know you a solid 7, ask your man, well, where, if she's a 10, what am I? You setting yourself up to be hurt. Like,
well, if
you
you know
think
you're not
the only right answer,
she might be okay being a 7.
She might think
the only right. No woman is okay with being a 7, even if it's
I'm not.
true. Even if it's true. So here it is.
I'm a 10 out of 10.
You're now. You ask him, you know, what am I? If Halle Berry is your standard, you're a solid 8.5. You are. I don't know. The only right answer is you a 10, baby. You the only one. That
baby, you a quarter, okay? You a
that's the only answer.
Everything else is that's just a dangerous thing. That's a dangerous thing to even start to compare with, because let me tell you what I used to do, though. Let me tell you what I used to do. That's why I would never ask my man. I would never.
Your husband gonna say you a 10, Joy. Okay.
He listen. Yes, that should be the answer. That's the only answer.
So have y'all ever like looked at one of y'all boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, and think to yourself, God, she's really not all that. So if you think she hot, then what the heck do you think about me?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes they just go down. They downgrade.
What you see in her, you ain't seen in me.
Remember, they go down, Callie. They never can get better.
Yeah. I mean, it's many things that it's many things though you can be like insecure about, because one of my exes cheated on me with a white girl one time, and I thought I was like probably one of the most insecure moments in my entire life.
But that's that is like the very opposite of you, like totally.
But somebody like more,
but I still felt like, well,
I can see why. That's what I'm saying. I can see why you would.
Yeah, because it's the same thing when if a woman is with her husband and he cheats on him with another man. You can't compete. You feel like there's no competition. The competition ends.
Yeah, exactly. That's like how I felt. Like I literally told him, and I was like, so is that what you want, huh? The tall, blonde, skinny, like, was that what you want? And he was like, I was being over dramatic,
at least if somebody's cheating and you see who they cheating with and they look good, it's like, well, at least they stayed. But no, it ain't nothing good about it. Well,
it's still not. It's not a good thing when you walk in.
Either way, but at least it ain't somebody
very quiet. She's like, I'm not.
Hold on, because you gotta fight for your life up in here.
It's spicy, honey. Okay, anything else?
I will say this to close it out, honey. Them hoes was jealous of Denise then, and they still jealous of her now, because they will never be Denise, honey. Denise is a working actress, something that some of them strive to be.
Denise ain't got nothing on the pretty mess. Sorry.
Yeah.
What? I don't think she got
nothing.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that.
We're not gonna do that, honey, because Erika wish she had Denise's career. Erika wish she had Denise's career.
Yeah, we ain't talking about her career. We listen. We know who Denise is. Let's just put it out there. Denise is the bomb. That's why I'm surprised about the $7 thing. But
me too.
Y'all steady saying the $7 thing, but y'all are not equating to how many people are signing up a month and paying for that a month.
I get it. Listen, she's the bomb. I just think
she's worth more.
I think Denise should get more. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Somebody said that
Erika Jane probably makes more.
But they think she just did that to support her daughter, because her daughter must be.
I think
they did it together though.
Yeah, she did it, but that's why I feel like it was really just to support her, but also, she seen it like, okay, I can make a few bucks off of this too while supporting, because her daughter did get a lot of backlash for.
I can't. I mean, can y'all support y'all daughters?
I don't think. What is her daughter doing? What is her daughter doing? Is she naked?
OnlyFans.
But I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know.
Why would Erika bring up that though? That's worse.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Can I touch on that? I'm glad you brought that up. This is why. this is why I really couldn't get down with the it was everything and because when Eileen made a simple reference to Erica's 40-year-old son, Erica had a
Yes.
complete
Oh my God.
meltdown.
I mean, I know about
Speak
that.
on
I
it.
thought about it.
When he's a police
Oh,
officer.
speak
Yes,
on
you
it. I
did.
didn't think
When
about
he's a
that.
police officer, he doesn't know when he's coming home. You are so right, Denise.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That was such a horrible comeback that whatever your children do
But she did
I thought that
come
was a
back to
horrible
somebody who
comeback.
dogged her though. But no,
Eileen
Her.
absolutely did not
not
dog her.
Eileen
Eileen,
like said a
sir.
metaphor or something.
No,
Eileen was
I'm
really
Yeah.
not even
talking about
talking really about
Eileen.
her
I don't even
child.
remember what Eileen did on the show other than I don't
I
remember
remember
anything
that
she did on the show.
because Erica
But
became possessed.
yeah,
I've
but when
never
we're talking
seen
about
anybody
Denise,
look possessed before until
No,
Erica.
I'm just
Erica
saying that. I'm just
possessed
saying
with
that
Eileen
when
too?
somebody brought up Erica's son,
Uh-huh.
Erica did not like that.
Yeah, you're
Right.
right.
Yes,
That's
but I
right.
get that. I still thought that like her spar with Denise was fabulous.
She
But
ate her
as
up.
as Erica as a
She ate
the
the
fullness of
full.
Erica, I know she's a
Yes.
hypocrite because if someone can't call Erica a liar about her snarling at someone can't make a metaphor about her son about her snarling at someone can ask her. I'm here with you. I'm here with you with all that. But I'm sorry if you can't just clearly plainly say I don't like you because you did X, Y, and Z, and when you try to come for me, you were slurring and I am going for the throat, and it will land.
I mean, I agree with how she came back at her, but just the thing she said was crazy to me in
Not to
retrospect.
me.
Like, why you bringing my child in this? Like,
because and what did she say? You have you not met me before? Hello, of course I'm gonna go low.
But
Listen,
again,
you
though,
a
like I
very
said, though, you
lazy
know,
woman.
kids are off limits. They all say that.
Excuse me, the kid is on OnlyFans. That's the
It
difference.
doesn't matter. But the point is, though,
they're inadvertently talking about her children too, even if it's fake. They're inadvertently, you're talking about things that you were saying in front of them. Now you're mentioning that she on OnlyFans.
We are because you called her out last week. You called her out.
It's the older one.
All drunk and slurring. I'm bringing up your daughter.
So so Denise was talking about her younger kids when she was saying.
No, Sammy was young in the moment.
All her kids were there.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just all
Lord,
of her
let me
kids
just
were
be
there.
quiet because I can't get my damn thing out. Go ahead.
Yeah. All the kids were there. Jesus.
All of her kids were there. So Sammy was not the only one there. Sammy was not the only one there. Her other kids were there. Some of her other kids are still.
Finish and y'all wouldn't let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
Listen, we don't finish points around here. Apparently, it ain't
I know, honey. We don't finish them.
Y'all the only one that still be y'all the only ones that still be bothered by it. I don't even be caring at this point. I just shut up until y'all.
Moment, D. I need to say it because I forget. I have Dorit in me, and I just can't. But go ahead.
I wanted to bring up one funny thing when Sutton was having her speech about bring up because Dorit was trying to flex from bringing up Magic Mike and then bringing up the kissing thing of like, well, Crystal, why are you trying to start this thing with me and the whole balance situation? I'm like, really? Well, there's nothing to balance if you're calling her an alcoholic essentially, and she's not really talking about you. There's no balance in that. But then when Sutton wrote her speech about you all will be way back there, I know what I have accomplished. You all will be way back there.
That was hilarious.
And Kyle's confessional had me on the floor. Her impersonations of Sutton be having me on the floor.
Okay, well, you know what? I will get that. Kyle's got her impersonations, but also Kyle, baby, you feel some kind of way because I caught that look on her face when she said, "I'm proud of Sutton because I can keep my store open. The rent was so expensive."
What? Is that what she said?
She said that the last episode when they were celebrating her anniversary. Yeah, every store Kyle has opened, she's had to close.
She had to close. That is true.
So I love it when Sutton extended that little arm and she said, "Y'all are way back there. I know where I've been and I know where I'm going."
She and where she's going, honey. She's so far ahead. They ain't even touched her heels. Basically, that's what she said. She literally gave the back there and pointed back into the wilderness.
And all those extra people that were there were looking like, "What is she talking about?"
I knew exactly.
I don't like that because at certain times I feel like they act like Sutton Sutton doesn't make sense when she's making sense. But everyone has their persona, and someone's persona is like the kooky, eccentric,
And
wealthy
Sunday
white
is
woman.
very far ahead of them, honey.
Yeah,
The
well,
week them
We
anyway.
don't know
yes.
all of them.
So sometimes I feel like they
She
don't want her
is.
We don't know
actually
all
make her
of them, so
point.
we can't say that.
No,
Well, I'm
she
talking about the
is.
group.
I don't
Those
think
other people
I
are
don't ever think
irrelevant.
it's nice to say it, but let's keep it above. I mean, let's keep it above. They are. Sutton is what we aspire to be.
Okay, because let's
Because
be
who
real.
on that
Kyle
show
just
has
started
a
being able to buy all these
what are they
virgins.
doing on there?
Yeah.
The only people that really
Right.
got something going on is who Sutton got something going on.
Yeah,
Garcelle has something going
yes,
on.
Sutton is
Crystal
that
has something
girl.
going on. Like other than them three, Kyle ain't got living off Mauricio really for real.
No.
Crystal,
Kyle's living up her family. Let's make it clear.
Crystal has the number one coconut water in the world.
Yeah, that's what I was
does.
about to say. So Crystal's husband is, we know he's the producer, but Crystal got her little cocoa
Crystal
going
got a
on.
point.
Yeah,
she
honey.
got
Yeah,
a
with her
Crystal has
point.
brother,
a
yeah.
coin, baby, and her brother is a pop star. So
Wait
let's be
a
clear.
minute
She got a
though.
point.
What is going on with her brother though?
We don't
What
care.
do you
That was
mean?
sad.
You don't really
Like,
care?
I don't care.
I was sad. Okay, so I understand that different
I
cultures
was
have different
sad
things. But if
to
you
know
your
that he was
brother's
struggling.
married, you do not make him leave his wife.
Baby.
That right there, I did not like.
I
In
think it
other
was because of
cultures,
COVID, though.
parents
You
will
have to
make you
realize
buy
it, though.
property. Parents will make you do a lot of things. So
Yeah.
COVID, I feel like she just I don't know, man. Some people wanted to all be together.
And I think
And
Asia,
let's
it was
also
really
keep this
prevalent
above.
there in the
They
beginning.
were
I think.
also in China.
China,
Yeah.
yes, I said Asia, yeah, they
Like
were there.
you want
I
to
just
Wait a
didn't-
minute.
wanted to. That was not a place to want to be
It wasn't.
during COVID.
But his wife made it, so he
his fiance at the time.
well, his
Let me
fiance.
ask y'all. And this is
And he was crying, y'all. He was broke down.
I mean,
I
yeah, I'm
know.
sorry, but I don't care.
Oh God.
What? I still don't even know that much about Crystal yet. Let alone I don't want to learn about the brother. Like
But
Crystal.
let me ask this before we get off. It made me think
Okay.
of Mint Swim, but it's not Mint Swim. What happened to Dorit swim line?
Exactly.
The
That's
funk
the
did.
point.
What happened
Mhm.
to Beverly Beach? What happened
The
to her
funk?
wedding gown line? Didn't she have a wedding gown?
You don't. Well,
Yep.
first of all, it wasn't her line. It was collaboration with another designer.
And
And
that's who
I
was
saw the
chasing her around
reviews.
the pool.
People were complaining about the pearls popping off and the dresses falling apart.
Yep.
Oh.
They sure
Those dresses were
was.
beautiful.
They
though.
were so, yes, they were
They
so.
were
Yes, but they were
beautiful.
falling apart, baby.
Yeah, well, yeah. And
What
they
about the
weren't cheap.
swimsuit line? She was a partner in that too, right?
Beverly
Oh,
Beach.
okay. I feel like I told you guys this before, and I found it, but she took everything down. But you can still see like the court filings of the one of the women who were going to court with Dorit about the fact that like she essentially had to be like bought out because she owed her founder so much money with Beverly Beach. And she's like, you don't really see her talking about it. Like they have so many money issues because no
Yeah.
every house that they've been on the show with, they have not owned. It's been other people's names.
Oh, I didn't
And
hear
this
that.
is probably why she's mad about vacations because she can't afford to go on one. She got to go with Kyle, and Kyle done said you can't even go on vacation
Oh,
with me.
that is
Yeah.
She better, honey. She needs to be ready.
All their houses have been
on
other
all the
people's
vacations.
names.
the shade.
Not their business, other people's whole names. Other people's whole names. Not a
Crazy.
business that they own and an LLC. Other people's names. And also, PK has like 3 other children.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was married before.
I mean, young kids or adult kids?
They're adults.
Okay, that's okay, right?
But they're not
Hopefully he ain't
old.
taking care of them.
They're like maybe 20s.
Oh, shucks.
Okay,
So
because what is Boy George doing? Nothing.
that's his only client, right?
I don't know what.
Nothing.
No,
And then
he just
PK Mauricio
hired-
fell out over the UK, Channel 4 deal. So it's like, I feel like there's a lot
PK
going
just
on.
signed on with that little girl that sings really, really good. Only she's not a little girl. She just looks like a little girl.
Huh?
Oh,
Ah,
Kelly, did you just make this up? 'Cause
no,
you don't know.
no. The
I don't know what you're talking
girl
about.
who sounds like Mariah Carey.
Ariana Grande?
Ariana Grande?
Yes, Ariana Grande just signed with
PK,
PK.
no, she's not.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
she did not.
Yes, she did too. Yes, she did.
Girl, you
Alan,
finna
I
make
need you to pull up the
girl, you finna make me
pull
look
up
this
the
up because I'm
headline.
Ariana Grande
I
fan
do
now.
not,
Don't
honey.
you
Because
do-
Ariana and Victoria
PK,
Monet, they are bestest friends, and Victoria would have told her, no, ma'am, Pam. No.
Yes, and ma'am and Pam and Sam and all of
On
them.
my
Yes.
money, on my hood.
I
no,
don't believe
ma'am,
this.
she did not.
I'm
It's
a
true.
research, Callie. I'm a research.
It's-
But you know
okay.
what? If they did, they need it because they owe everybody and their mama. So they need it.
Ain't no way I would trust him with my money.
No, Ariana Grande is signed to Republic Records.
Well, as of what date?
As of recently, I follow her. She just
Ain't no date.
like
she
her
just
It was
manager.
recently
left
that
Scooter
PK
Braun.
signed. It was recently that PK said he signed with her. So maybe the recent and the dates and stuff.
Callie.
PK said this.
PK said this. Yes, ma'am.
Was it Ariana Grande? It was not Grande.
Oh, you know what? I cannot.
It was not.
I cannot.
I'm just saying, you would be a fool to let PK manage you.
It was not. Okay.
Well, Boy George
was
still. I'm sure Boy George is still Boy Georging off his Boy George.
Yes, but Boy George was Boy George before PK entered his life.
But that's why we have Ariana Grande.
Oh Jesus, no!
Grande. It is the Dawn.
You know, and they do have problems.
She is signed with Brandon Creed.
Brandon Creed is PK.
Oh my God, no.
Kelly, you know what?
I'm so over y'all today. I can't. I just cannot deal. Okay, all right. I'm just gonna shut up.
Made us look it up because we like Ariana.
But no, I am gonna look it up because he did just. I'm gonna send it all to y'all.
Because I'm just gonna say now, wait a damn minute now. Because I'm an Ariana Grande fan.
I'm gonna send it to y'all if I'm right. Her. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a homewrecker, but yeah.
I didn't realize Victoria Monet wrote
she's a homewrecker.
Did you know that?
Who did she wreck?
Yeah.
Which one did she wreck?
Oh, she a homewrecker. She a homewrecker.
Oh yeah, she did. She literally paid her husband to divorce her so she could be with her new man.
Ariana
was married and just had a baby.
She absolutely did.
But they were only married for
Julia Roberts
30 days,
did similar.
And she gave him like millions to go away. That's when you know you rich, okay? I'm gonna pay you to leave me alone.
PK.
No, that was great. That was great. I'm happy that she was able to do that. I ain't happy about the new man who's a SpongeBob. But anyway.
Oh my God.
Oh, not SpongeBob. Okay.
I mean, that's just like
SpongeBob
Megan Trainor is married to Spy Kids.
To who?
No, she not.
She's married to the little boy that was on Spy Kids.
Yes, she is.
Megan Trainor got married?
Megan Trainor been married. They about to have a second baby at this point.
Why are we talking about this and not Beverly? Okay, are we done?
Because we done.
No, because everyone keeps cutting me off when I want to make my little points. I'm trying to
make your point.
Go.
Okay. So okay. I brought up the Sutton thing and talking about they essentially bottom rung bees because they all are compared to her. Okay.
Bottom rung bees.
Bottom rung bees. Okay. As Kenya would say. Okay. She said my ex-husband. He is powerful, not selling homes.
I love that.
That was
she said my real husband has real business. My ex-husband has a real business. He does not just sell homes.
No, not even my husband has a real business. My husband is involved with the global financial markets. Like
I just paraphrase, but yeah.
I know. I'm adding to it. Like
and Mauricio is selling to those global financial markets peoples.
But he ain't got nearly as much
and then
money
catching all kinds of lawsuits.
Well, this is true
too.
Honey.
Okay. No. Wish. That's why they mad at Sutton. Because if anybody just sitting at home making $300, how much she make a month? You gonna
$300,000.
I'm hot. Okay.
Sutton and that's before
that's without taxes or something. She said.
That's after taxes.
After taxes, yeah. I said Sutton, really?
Yeah. No, she said that's not after taxes.
Yeah.
What?
So
she still have
taxes. She said that's after taxes.
She said that's after taxes.
What she gets. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Sutton has assets, honey. That's why I say you can always tell.
Joy, you on camera? Okay.
No, I'm dead.
That's why I was gonna say you can always.
Joy, you gotta watch that part because you see.
You can always tell who come on the show
I'm listening.
with real fame and real money because they hate on them immediately. You can always tell. You can always tell that Sutton, Denise, Lisa Vanderpump, all those people had money and got fame.
I hated on Sutton when all I thought she was a party planner. So Sutton.
You thought that was a party planner?
She was. Yeah, she used to do parties. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I mean, ain't nothing wrong with party planning because Gertie of Miami is a party planner, and her parties are extravagant, honey.
Yeah, I just started Miami today, and
thank you, Joy.
Her tables look beautiful.
Thank you, Joy, for starting it for me.
It's the black girl.
Yeah, Gertie.
Gertie got
Yeah, I still cannot get over what Larsa is doing to her.
Oh Lord, we do not.
Yeah, let's stick on Beverly Hills.
Okay,
It is
go
over.
He
Kaya.
will
It's
go in
over. It's
Miami and be
over.
on it,
Kaya
honey.
still had a
Denise,
couple
you
months
don't
to
tell me
make.
when it's over. Montanique or Joy or Kelly tells me when it's over, sir.
Okay.
You know,
Do you
I'm
not know
ready
that
when
I am a
y'all
part
are.
of this cast?
Cause we done been like 2 hours in here.
we are happy.
Lord.
It was a good episode, okay?
It
It was
was.
a good episode. There was a lot to chew on.
Yes, it
I
was.
I
like
can't
how
wait
they
for the
stuff is light. It's
And I
not.
wasn't even going to watch it until I saw all the complaints online about the way that Dorit responded to Garcelle. And I'm thinking, this can't be true. Let me go and watch it.
It
And of
is
course, I was
crazy
right.
the fact that so many people are defending the read. Like I literally was arguing for hours last
I
night because
missed
I'm just
those.
like, come on now. I know
What
y'all are
color were
not
they?
this dense.
Oh,
You
they
did
were
not
black,
just
they were
that.
white.
I
It
just
was a
want to know what
mix.
color they were. What are their race?
Some of
Yeah,
them are
black,
black. That's the
white.
crazy
Okay.
part. It's
I
black
just
Why is
people.
that crazy though? Why is it crazy? I sat here and tried to go with y'all back and forth on it
Because
without
the
getting
read
into
is
an argument.
microaggressive. She's shown it over the
You
course
know,
Yes,
of
some
the.
people don't know what it is. Sometimes we feel some type of way, but we don't
See.
know how to articulate it.
They
So
feel like
some
Garcelle always pulls the race card, but it's like it's
yeah,
rightfully pulled with the read. It's
yes.
rightfully pulled.
I told y'all somebody at BravoCon was telling her
A
that
white
they were
dude
happy
did.
that a white
Yeah,
man, that he
yeah.
was happy that she pointed it out because he never knew what it looked like until
Oh
he
Listen.
saw.
God.
Yeah.
Mhm.
what?
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
yes,
she
Then
did.
oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. And then a tear dropped, Yeah.
Yeah, you know
But
she's
my
an
thing is,
actress.
okay, because my thing is like, I'm just like, at this point in time, yes, she's on the show. These issues are going to happen. Like, even with Sutton, I did not like Sutton when she was talking to Crystal that kind of way, but I've seen Sutton actually try to make an effort. I have not seen Dorit. Dorit has been told time and time again, hey, what you said here, I didn't like, it felt this way. Hey,
right.
what you said here, bully has a different connotation, and she still walks right into it. And if
Yeah.
you look at it, Dorit was about to go off on Garcelle, talking about, well, why are you saying this? And, and Erika stepped in. And that's when Dorit was like, oh, I apologize if I hurt your feelings, if I triggered you. We can have a sit down.
And I was
She,
glad
she was about
Garcelle
to go off.
paid
She
her
was about to go off, and
Yeah,
You're
Erika stopped it.
actually right. You're actually right.
she was.
Cause say whatever you want. Erica picked up on it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she picked
Erika
up
was
on
saving
it.
her friend. Erika,
Yes.
that's what Erika was doing. Erika was
Yes,
saving
she
her friend
was.
because Dorit was about to dig a hole again. Because let's
Yeah.
remind ourselves, when Dorit got caught up with the whole my children around culture. Well, when she said my mom's best friend is black, and then Garcelle was like, is that? And that's when she dug herself a deeper hole, saying, well, my children are around culture because the people that work for me are black and brown. Like Dorit loves to dig herself a
And
hole,
let's be
and
for
Erika
real,
helped
that's
her.
when she really stopped liking Garcelle for real, for real. That moment.
But
And
listen,
let's also be clear. If Erika wouldn't have stepped in, I believe this was gonna be the day that Dorit got laid out. I feel like Garcelle was gonna lay her out that night. You can see it
no.
all on her. No,
No,
you can
you could
Now
see
see
it
it
I
in
on
don't
her
think
Garcelle's
face.
face.
she was kind of calm. I wish she would have been a little heated when Dorit yelled at her at that reunion that year. But then she was very
Okay,
Yes,
calm. I didn't
I
think
was
she was going to
pissed.
do anything. I was really pissed about that
No,
Yeah, I was
reunion.
I
mad at
mean,
that.
yeah, she was calm, but you could see the look on Garcelle's face and like how she even checked Dorit in that moment. Like if Dorit would have kept on, this was gonna be the night.
I don't think so.
I
I,
want to add to like Joy's point in the sense of like for me personally, I don't love the whole respectability politics when it comes to like if I'm a person of like a marginalized group and I feel like you are enacting a phobia with me, I get to call out the way I want to. But the way in which Garcelle has acted, she has been collecting chips of
Yes.
Dorit
Yes,
calling
she sure
her,
did.
telling her, why are you yelling at me? Why
Yeah.
are you fighting? Let me speak on herself. She's been collecting these chips.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
And like been nice and kind and explaining things to Dorit. So now when we come here, Dorit does not have an excuse anymore. And also Garcelle has the whole point of a lot of black people did not like Garcelle because they felt like Garcelle was not going after Dorit like she should have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Like
That's
they
there
why
were
I
a
feel like
lot of
said.
black
she wasn't
people.
valid.
That's
Mm-hmm.
why I
Yes.
said I feel like
Mhm.
last night if Dorit would have kept going, this was gonna be the night because you could tell Dorit was like this. I mean, Garcelle was like this girl. Like even when Dorit was like, "What is that supposed to mean?" and she was like, "Girl, what do
It's
you
not
think it's
my.
gonna mean?
She
Your
was
privilege."
pressing her. She was pushing and pushing and pushing, and I love her responses. The
Yeah,
best
Yeah.
line, like
But
she literally said,
She
"It's
was
not my
classy.
job to educate you,"
Mm-hmm.
and
Anything
we
else,
have to
y'all?
stop
Because it's
doing
almost
that.
2 hours.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. I
All
enjoyed
right.
y'all. We had a
So
nice
we have
chat.
not done Huntsville, so I don't know if we're gonna do two. Well, Christmas Eve is Sunday. I don't know when we come back live. It's gonna have to be after Christmas.
Yeah, that's fine. But listen, let me just say this one thing. But since we're through with this, can I say something real quick about Huntsville?
Go ahead.
The comments that I have been seeing on Huntsville,
Gone end it, man.
It makes me cuckoo for Cocoa Pebble Puffs because everybody is like, Melody.
Let me get this up and then we'll talk about it. This is our QR code. Follow us. Our podcast stuff is up. We've added a whole bunch of content. So go listen to our podcast, like and subscribe to it because we want to get paid. Okay, now go ahead.
Okay.
Why can't Melody speak to Martell? What is it? Why this and why that? Melody